Yo, 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 yo! What is up, everyone?
Wow. Holy cow. I'm back, baby. Let's see, this looks a little dark. You can't see my eyes. I'll just do this.
Maybe. No, you usually are wearing a hat.
Yeah.
What's going on, Jap?
What up?
Okay, how is... That
Welcome.
fine.
Welcome to the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast pre-show before we start recording. I really appreciate everyone coming in here. The viewers are lining up, coming in. It's like you're going to a concert in Bay City, but without the 2-hour wait, we are here.
And the
ready
$20
to go.
entry fee.
Yeah. If you guys need a water or anything like that, just go ahead, go to your fridge, grab one. You don't have to wait 30 minutes. So,
I am going to do my job and share the show.
because it is share o'clock. Share o'clock. What do you do for share o'clock? You pull up your smart device like Matthew Ice is doing here, and you go ahead and push the little arrow that looks like this, usually, and it's the share button. You press that, and then you be like, hey guys, this show, I really like it. I enjoy it, and I think some of you might dig it. If you like video games or fast food, these guys are great. We love them. And then you share. You submit that, and then you get entered into a chance to win a $1 gift certificate to Rallies. So, there it is.
Good job. I think, Jeff, how do we sound on your end? Sound check? Looking
Sound
good?
check for the part of the pre-show. You also get to be a part of the studio audience to check with the sound check.
I have no other drinks, so I'm going to drink this.
Dude's not prepared. I went to the Hood gas station over by Justin's house. I walked in there.
It's not
Place
bad.
was fucking looking rough.
I went to
Bay City's finest staples.
I went to the party store up here, right by Krzyak's.
Yeah, dude.
And
Yeah, that's the one that has all the stuff we do.
yeah, so I got some. I was
What?
making brats and I didn't have any buns, so I picked up some buns from there because it's right by my house. And out of the 8 buns that were in there were 2 that did not have mold.
Oh. All right.
So I did not eat any any buns that day.
Right on.
Matt Mark, got 2 more live video game streams done last week. Hope you enjoyed them. Was in NYC on my recent vacation. Nice. And visited 2 retro stores you would have loved. Hope you had a great time in Seattle, Mark.
Yes, I did, and I will talk all about it on this show.
And thank you for sharing it, Noah.
You're the man.
All right.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
I said, are you ready?
I'm fucking ready.
Then,
All right. I gotta
for
turn
the
my.
thousands in attendance
There.
and the millions watching at home, let's get ready to push record.
You got the intro this week. Season 25, episode 7.
Yep. Season 7, episode 25. The return of Mark.
Return.
After being replaced. What the fuck was that? Replaced my ass last week.
I was trying to see how I would do down in Flint. It was okay.
Yeah?
I enjoyed myself.
Let's talk about it on the show.
It was a long show.
Yeah.
I was thinking about for this week's picture, episode, I was gonna call it "Sleepless in Seattle" and put your face on like Tom Hanks's face, or I mean on Tom Hanks's face, and then Dylan's face on Meg Ryan's face.
That's a good idea.
Like for the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
That's a great idea. Good job.
Hashtag Photoshop.
Stay tuned.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
So 3, 2, 1.
Welcome, everybody, to Season 7, Episode 25 of the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast. We are here, and I am back from my vacation. Matt, I see that, Matt's here too, Matty Ice.
Hello.
Yeah, and Matt, I see you had replaced me last week.
I did.
Yeah.
The show must go on.
Yeah, I mean, I was just getting into town. I was ready to go. I was like, man, I can make it there. Barry was slamming on the freaking gas. I got here. Matt's car's nowhere to be seen.
Nope.
I'm like, where you at, dog? And I pulled my phone up, and you're down there with Mike Pitts just hanging out at his house. I'm like, what? Yeah. What is this, a LJN show? This isn't the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast studio.
It confused everybody.
Yeah,
like,
I bet.
What is happening right now?
First of all, where's Mark?
Yeah.
Was there a lot of that?
There was zero of that.
Really?
Yeah, there's nothing.
Oh.
Because I kept saying Mark's not here.
I'm just kidding. I tuned in for a little bit and saw like everyone ask him, where's Mark? You can lie all you want. Everyone was heartbroken that I was not there.
Yeah.
But yes, yeah, I saw you. Did you have a good time? Was it fun?
It was fun.
Good. I never met that Kyle guy before, so
he's real cool dude.
He seemed like a cool guy.
Yeah.
I'd like to get to meet him sometime.
He's got a cool store.
Yeah, and it's cool. Does he own that then?
He does own Retro Replay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and you get to bring back store stories.
People just left instead of asking. Not wrong. He's not wrong.
But yeah,
yes, we did get the return of store stories.
Yeah, that's sweet. A lot of people have been wanting store stories back, so that's good that they got that.
It's basically,
taste of it.
In someone's words, it's didn't someone say our show would fail without it? Or something along those lines?
I think there's a couple, yeah.
Yeah, and it basically has. So that resurrected our show for a whole nother season at least. Just that one store story.
Well, it was a good thing because like I know like the future of this show is still hanging in the balance. And
whatever you say.
That's good because those guys do the Lost Joystick Network, and now you'll have a home because they're not too far from where you're moving, right?
Yeah, so I'll be able to hop on that podcast, and you can hop on like.
Well, no, I don't have anywhere to go. I have nowhere to go, but it's good to know that you'll be out there somewhere, so our viewers can still tune in to see good old Matty Ice.
Yeah, and you can come on for like a guest spot.
We'll figure it out, man. Who knows what Marky Mark's got up his sleeve? So.
Got the pinball show on the way.
We don't know. But yes, we are super pumped to be back, and I have a lot to talk about. Mostly it's going to be loaded. Another Mark vacation show where I'm just going to talk. But this time I went to Seattle, and I had an absolute blast. It was the best vacation I've ever been on, to tell you the truth. 100% best vacation I've ever been on. So, yeah. I don't know. I'll get into it a little bit here. I'm going to be sprinkling parts of the vacation all throughout the episode here. We're going to be talking about what we've been playing, obviously. Fat Dudes, Face Fucking Food. Got a juicy one lined up for that. D&D update. I'll probably bring that back. It's not going to be long or in depth. It's just going to say, I've been playing D&D. Here's what we've been doing. Rank It. We got a special one for Rank It. It's going to be top 3 games you liked that everyone seemed to hate. And Collector's Corner. We have a brand new segment for the show. Brand new segment for the sinking ship. So pinball update, juicy one for that. Knowledge if we have time, and our memory is going to be a weird one. It's negative friends from the past and how you've dealt with them.
I wonder what sparked that. I wonder what brought this on.
Stick through the whole show here. We got a impressive lineup. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and get into my Seattle trip. Like I said, I'm going to sprinkle it throughout the show. But I'll just start about how we went. Mr. Barry Kenston picked me up. Brenda and Barry, both of them, picked me up at about 3:20 a.m. So, yeah, it was early, ready to go. And, my kid hadn't even gone to sleep yet. He was up gaming.
Oh, my
God. I was
God.
like, yeah, we put an end to that, though. My kid's been gone. Like, I took video games away. It's been 2 days now without video games. He's an angel now. Mm-hmm. He's so nice. We get like stuff cleaned up in the house. We go for walks. We were playing Pokemon. We were gonna start playing the Pokemon card game together. Like he's so much better without the games.
They do cause violence.
Complete hypocrite.
Yeah, they cause violence.
Yeah. So he was still up. I was like, all right, see you, bud. And he was just like in Fortnite or Roblox or whatever. I was like, whoa, oh yeah, see you, Dad. Yeah. What? Hold on. What would you say, Dad? Moves his headphone off his ear. What? I'm leaving for a week. Okay, see ya. Puts it back on. Oh, sorry, Silas. My dad was just saying he's leaving. So that was a good send-off from the son.
There you go.
So, yeah, got in there, drove down to Detroit airport there, get ready to go. Yeah, got our spots and everything. And then, so I was very, very paranoid about my e-cig because I was like, I don't know. Keep in mind, I haven't been on an airplane since 8th grade. 8th grade. 9/11 happened when I was in 9th grade. So this
shit.
is a whole new world to me. This is like, like I didn't know anything about that. And so I'm like, oh man, I'm just gonna be taking it cool, taking it easy. I don't know. I've always heard how airport security's nuts and all this stuff. And just stick to Barry, stay close to Barry. I'll be fine. And then so I left my vapey in the car there, and I was jonesing like a lab rat when we got off the plane. Yeah, dude. But anyway, so we got in there, got my stuff. Barry was helping me with everything. Very cool. Got in the plane, and I remember last time when I was in 8th grade, the plane took off, and it like turned real funny, and it freaked me the hell out. And I was like always afraid of flying since then, and I was getting ready for it, and I was like, okay, all right, okay, all right. It was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Not a fear at all. It was perfectly fine.
Chill flight.
This whole time I've been freaked out by it, and there's absolutely nothing, man. Like,
Yeah.
There's nothing. Like, dude, I've gone on rides from the crazy carnies at like Cherry Festival that were way scarier than that, and those guys are just a bunch of like inbred freaks that run those things. So like, I mean, these guys are like pilots that go to school, get trained and everything. I trust them more than, Uncle Cletus. But hell yeah, let's see how fast this son bitch can go.
Did you guys have any? So the one thing I always I've been getting more and more worried about with airplanes is like buying the ticket. And then they're like, because they overbook planes, that's always my like biggest concern is like they're gonna overbook and you're just not gonna be able to.
It didn't happen to our flights, no, but there were some on the way back that they did, and they like offered like $950 to just chill in the airport for a little bit.
Yeah,
I was like, oh man.
Well, they have to now because tickets are fucking $8,000 to
I
fly
wish.
anywhere.
I'd stick around for $8,000. I'd buy a Rush, but yeah,
Premium, baby.
So we got Barry watching. What's up, Barry? We got Jeff. Jeff, you did tell me. Jeff, he knows a lot about airplanes. He broke it down for me. That also helped a lot. Thanks, Jeff.
Did you guys have any layovers anywhere? Or?
No.
Nice.
Smooth sailing,
Straight
man.
shot.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, it was good to go. So I get to as I'm getting to my seat, though, I keep in mind I'm still nervous because we haven't taken off. I haven't done this flight yet. And also I'm on drugs that help for anxiety. I feel like that might have helped too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so as I get there, there's this old timer, and he's totally sitting in my seat. And I'm like, hey, man, you got to move, dude. That's where I see it. That's my spot. And he's like, what? And I'm like, this is mine. I don't know what's going on, man. And then I'm like, okay, well, you're right over here. Let me see your thing. And I help this old dude find his seat. And then I sit down. I'm like, all right, here we go. It's my spot. We're ready to go. And then this two old couple who love to talk a lot. And they were rolling in, and then she's like looking at me like, I believe you're sitting in my seat. And I'm like, nope. Let me see your thing. I'm like, yeah, you're supposed to be right next to me, and your husband's got a window. Well, I reserved the aisle seat. No, I reserved the aisle seat. So, yeah, I got the aisle seat. But I will help you. I'll move you. Help you. And then she sat down. She's like, I still think you're sitting in my seat. I'm like, no. See, A, B, C. See, I'm C, and you guys are A and B. See how that works? There's a little sign right here. And then finally, they just stopped talking to me.
There you go.
I read 2 backwards comics of Attack on Titan there.
2 mangas.
Yep. Mangoes, if you will. Yeah, I read those. It was cool.
Did they have Wi-Fi on your plane?
So they did. And on the way back, I did get it. It was $8.
Oh, that's not too bad, actually.
No, man. I was like on the way there, I was fine. I was just reading the book. But on the way back, I was like, hell yeah, I got it. And I watched some movies.
Dude, it used to be... I remember they had it when I flew out to Seattle last time, and I think it was like $40. Like, it was not fucking cheap. So $8, that's pretty baller.
Yeah, man. So yeah, it was fine. And then we touched down. Pretty rough landing, but whatever. I'm like, I don't care if we crash right here. I mean, we might live.
Yeah.
If we crash from way up in the sky, like we're fucking dead. So that's why I was like, yeah. I mean, we'll skid at least.
We'll crash on the tarmac.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, no, we were good. We got there, and then immediately Barry and Brenda were like, we got to get this kid some smokes. They were so cool about that. They were like, we got to find a smoke shop for this guy. Like, they put everything. They're like, you want to get breakfast, or we'll get you some. And I'm like, dude, we can eat, man.
Yeah.
But they're super nice. Dylan's parents, super awesome people, just going out of their way to do whatever. And yeah, I ended up getting this one, and I told him about the one I smoke here, and this lady was like, "What? I don't know what that is." And I'm like, "Well, what's the, like one that's got like watermelon or whatever?" And she's like, "These here." And I'm like, "Are they popular? Are these good ones? Will they last?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's called Elf Bar."
Elf Bar.
Yeah, I thought it was made by Keebler.
Keebler's making smokes now.
Yeah, so yeah, it was a e-cig, and it lasted the whole trip, man. I was actually kind of bummed when I threw it away and I found out you can actually bring an e-cig on the plane. Like, I just didn't want to have airport security just like, fuck up the whole flight for everybody or something.
Yeah.
So,
I'm surprised you can bring one of those on a plane.
I guess carry on, but yeah, Barry got checked by security because he brought like peanuts on, and they like were freaking out about his peanuts.
What the heck, Barry?
Yeah. So I was like, oh man, Barry can't get in trouble. He's the one I'm kind of like staying next to make sure I don't mess anything up. But so we got that, and then the ladies, like, Barry was like in there getting a cigar. So I bought Barry a cigar for taking me to get the Elf Bar. And then he was asking her questions. He's like, "Is this your place? You run this? You own this place?" And she's like, "No, I don't, honestly." And then she's like telling me, she's like, "Those are like double price here just because we're so close to the airport. If you go anywhere else, they're gonna be like half price, man." So she's like telling me this. It's like, I don't care, man. I don't care about this place, whatever. And I'm like, "Oh, you're good." So that was my first experience of people in Seattle for a second there. I was like, "Oh wow," but it got much better than that. So from there, we went and got more food and everything, but I'm going to talk about that throughout the show and everything. I got to see Dylan. It was awesome. Got to give him a big old hug. And yeah, that was
Dylan in his hometown.
Yeah, man. Beautiful. Mountains everywhere. It's crazy.
Yep.
People paragliding off the mountains and stuff. Just it was wild. We were going to, Dylan's mom, Brenda, she wanted to go. And Barry was like, "Heck no."
It's like Mount Rainier or something, or she wanted to go paragliding?
No, it was just right off of like the normal mountains there.
Oh, okay.
We did see Mount Rainier, though. It was insane. But yeah, you couldn't pay me. These people just jumping off this mountain, paragliding down and stuff.
I would love to
right
do that.
over the cars. I was waiting for one to just slam on the windshield. Just,
I would love to do that. But
yeah, it was kind of expensive for the tandem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so. But yeah, man, I'll take a little we'll pause there on the Seattle trip and get into what have you been playing, Matthew?
So I talked about it a little. I talked about both these games a little bit last week. I hadn't beaten either one of them yet. So Mafia 2 Definitive Edition. I had a crazy... The game was glitching for me like crazy. So if you're going to play that game, just keep in mind you're going to deal with bugs and glitches, and it's super fucking annoying. But I went back a couple chapters and finished that game, and I found out that one of the missions in 2 ties you back to 1. So, like, Mafia 1, 2, and 3, even though they're different time periods and different, like, main characters, they all get tied together. So now I got to play through Mafia 3 because it actually looks like a pretty fun game. Finish that. I'd say that game's like 7.5, 8 out of 10. I actually had a pretty good time with it.
I've never played any of those. I always thought about every time I like watch Goodfellas or Scarface or Godfather, I always think about playing some mobster games like that.
They're fun. Like, they are open world if you want to really go that direction, or if you want to just linear game where you're just doing mission, you just do that. And
did you say it's better than Grand Theft Auto?
I would say, in my mind, I like the missions more in that game compared to Grand Theft Auto, but the world of Grand Theft Auto is just way better because you can do so much more in Grand Theft Auto compared to that.
Okay.
But I can't speak for Mafia 3 because I know I think that goes more down that road.
Gotcha.
Of like Grand Theft Auto. So finish that. I had started Stray last week, which is a independent game on PlayStation about a cat.
Yeah, everyone's freaking out about that game.
I finished that game, and that game is fantastic. It is so much fun. I was maybe a half hour in last week when I played it, and I just sat down and finished it like Tuesday or Wednesday. Amazing game. I had so much fun with it, and it's such a like perfect amount of an indie game. Like it doesn't drag on too long. It's actually over. It was over quicker than I kind of wanted it to be, but I think it leads into the second game.
That's sweet.
But it's this weird, like you're in a world that, like a post-apocalyptic world where, these robots have like basically out-survived the humans, but they have taken on the characteristics of humans before them. So you're talking with all these robots that have these crazy deep personalities, and there's like different levels that you start at. So you start in this, or that you go through. You start in the slums, and then you move up to Midtown, and then you move up to basically like the top of the like hierarchy, if you will, like the where all the rich humans used to live, where it's all clean and stuff like that. So you're like working your way up this, like from poor to
wealthy.
Yeah, and it's really interesting to see how much different the robots are in the slums compared to like in Midtown and in the upper part, because they're just like in the slums they're all working together, like they're all in the shit together basically. And then you get up to Midtown and it's like this martial law thing is almost going on, and then you get to the top part, and I won't say anything about that, but really good game. I'm gonna go through and platinum trophy it. I've got most of them already, but I'm gonna go through and play it a couple more times to finish the trophies out for it.
Okay, yeah, man, I played not too much, but a little bit of Multiverse. So pretty much at Dylan's house, we had the bachelor party. So everyone was there. We had Jesse and Brady. Those are Dylan's brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Brad was there, which was awesome. He's been on the show for a little bit. Yeah, Brad was there. He and Boyd. Boyd was also there. He was one of Dylan's coworkers. So these are all the groomsmen. And we had a good time, man. We were just chilling. We ate a ton of pizza. Got to play a bunch of games. And there's this one game that's like, oh man, it's you ever played the board game Codenames?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, there's this website called like Horse Paste, and you can go there, and it literally has all like it's code names, and you just play it with your phone.
Oh, okay.
And so you pull up the main screen, put on your TV, and then two people go off, and then for each team, just like the two people for code names, and then the rest of your team guesses it. So it's just like code names. So we played that at the bachelor party, and it was freaking awesome. It was me, Brad, and Boyd on a team against the brothers Grimm, Dylan, Jesse, and Brady, and those guys destroyed us. They were so much better at it. Like we actually, you know what? They didn't destroy us. We lost by like one thing every time. It was really close. But yeah, that's sweet. That like Horse Pace, you can just get it for free, and it has all the different versions and all that stuff too. So we played that. We did some Jackbox, which is always a good time. Then we played Multiverse.
What is Multiverse?
You haven't seen this?
No, not really.
You haven't seen this? Out of all the people, Mr. Smash community?
No. Oh, it's another brawler.
Yeah, but it's really good.
Okay.
It's not like Nicktoons. Nicktoons is bad.
That's a horrible game.
Yeah. So this one's really good, and it's got a ton of people from different multiverses. Like it's got like Batman, it's got Superman,
okay,
and then it's got like Arya Stark, and then it has
interesting.
It's got Shaggy from Scooby Doo is in there, and there's a bunch of just random people.
Is it
like,
free?
Yeah, so it's free to download. It does like a battle pass system.
Okay.
So yeah, I think you get a few guys, and then like if you play like just local multiplayer or something like that, you can play as all the other ones. But the other one, but I think if you play online, you have to unlock more. But yeah, dude, it's solid. Okay. It really does. It plays really well, and it shocks me because I thought for sure it was going to be another Nicktoons disaster or whatever. But yeah, the game's pretty good, man. So I got to check that out, and it was pretty sweet. Then I have a Zachariah update for everyone.
I saw this.
Yes, the Zachariah update. Everyone, I appreciate all your support. Hitting them up, because remember, the leaderboards don't work on Xbox. Mm-hmm. But they worked on PlayStation 4, and they worked on Switch. But they kind of work on PlayStation 4 and Switch. Like, it seems like every other game they're saying that their servers are bad.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I downloaded it on PC. Jeff hooked me up with a laptop, and I played it on PC. Holy crap! It's so much better on PC. It's got extra tables, like extra machines there that like the deluxe machines that aren't even on Xbox. They're so cool. There's a Farfalla Deluxe.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's cool.
It's so cool, and it plays real smooth.
Do the leaderboards work?
Also shout out to Dylan, got me my groomsman gift. Customize like a few months ago, he asked us like to customize our own Xbox controllers, and I did. And it's a sweet looking watermelon Xbox One. It's got Rafe on there. It's my gamer tag.
That thing looks freaking sweet.
Yeah, so I hooked that up to the laptop today, and I've been playing that. So, yeah, if anyone wants to, because I haven't spent a dime on the Zachariah game yet. If anyone wants to get it, like download it, and you get to play all the tables and everything before you, like, there's a score limit on them. So when you reach the score limit, it stops your game. But you still get to play them and get a feel for all of them before you buy them. And I think the price on each one's like $2 or $3.
It's nice that you can buy them individually too, and you don't have to buy.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you could. They do have the mega bundles you can get with to save more money if you want to buy more at once. But no, also actually, before I came over here, I downloaded the Pinball FX, the new one. That's like in the pre-play thing. That's just on PC. I don't know if it was just the graphics card or what, because like it was just sluggish as hell, and it didn't look very good.
Maybe I'll download it after this, and we'll see how.
Yeah, there was a message that popped up and said that there's a known error with this graphics card or something, so I'm sure it was something to do with that.
Nice,
but it still let me play the game. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not impressed so far.
Well, it just sucks because they're all the same tables as Pinball FX3, and you're trying to get you to pay for more. There's like 3 or 4 that weren't on FX3 that you can get. So that was the only thing. I was just going to get the ones that I don't have already. But
it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
I'm sure eventually they'll move it or they'll change it.
But yeah, that's honestly pretty much all I've been playing.
You know, I got to talk about it a little bit just because I've been doing so much of it. I've been golfing like crazy lately. I went golfing with Jason, went golfing with my brother, and I went golfing with Eddie. Let me tell you, Mr. Switek, he's probably listening to this on the road. That guy can fuck it up on the golf course. We had a blast playing. We crushed a bunch of like seltzers and beers and went to a close bar, and I forgot I have a little bar story for fat dudes. But yeah. Been playing a lot of golf. Hopefully, Marky will get out there with me and
I don't get invited.
I invited you.
No, I've got a plan on my golf game. Yeah? I got my clubs in my car at all the time, ready to go, and I got a new golf partner. I think.
Yeah, is that Barry?
I don't know. We'll figure things out.
You don't want to go with me? Is it just you don't want to go with me?
I suck.
That's okay.
I don't want to show up and have Matty Ice rip my shit apart. So
I mean,
I'm gonna go out there with some pros.
I'm gonna play better than you, but I'm not gonna rip you up.
Fucking show up with Matty Ice and play, and Tiger Woods the shit out of you.
Okay,
that's my game plan.
I like it.
Yeah. So I've been actually playing a little golf myself. Been driving some balls in the field next to my house.
There you go. That's a good way to practice.
Slices are turning to hooks. Look out.
There you go.
To the right.
I guess eventually.
Always to the right.
I guess I'll never be able to play with Mark Reichert. It's a real shame.
Yeah, well, I mean, keep the show going.
Yeah, I don't know at this point.
Yeah. All right, let's get into Fat Dude's first fucking food.
Yeah. If you like to munch and to crunch and like eating out a bunch for your gastroservitude, sit back for the feud with gentlemen so crude is Fat Dude's face fucking food.
Barry's out there. I'll get you out there on the course. What's up, Barry?
Yeah, it's top secret weapon I got.
Where's my invite?
No, man, it's top secret weapon.
I've known Barry almost longer than you.
You have not.
Honestly, I have.
Dude, I met Barry. You're probably like still in diapers.
No.
You forget that I'm 10 years older than you, man.
I know, but when did you work with Dylan at Target?
I don't know. Back when you were.
No, you worked with him in like 2013,
back
2014.
When you were in the womb.
Yeah, I've known Barry longer. Facts check out.
I don't think
You've only known Dylan for like 10 years.
You knew Barry like 2 years when he was your principal.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
That does count. Me and Barry were tight. We had a good thing going.
Yeah, well, He's my secret weapon on the golf course. So look out.
We'll play a.
We went shopping together, and we were checking out different stuff to buy. Man, different golf shirts.
Okay.
I helped him pick out a golf shirt. Man, nice.
Very nice.
It looked nice on him.
We'll do a 4-man scramble.
I don't know.
But anyway,
Fat Dude's Face Fucking Food. If any of you are new to the show, this is where we talk about different crazy foods that we have been eating. Matt, what you got?
So
with your golf.
So
story.
I went golfing with Mr. Eddie, and we went over. I don't even remember what the bar was called, but I got a sirloin burger from this bar, and they had. The only reason we went there is because Eddie's like, dude, you got to try this white cheddar mac and cheese that they got there, because everyone knows I'm a big fan of mac and cheese, so I always got to try. If some place has it, I usually have to try it. So picked up this sirloin burger and some white cheddar mac and cheese, and I got to tell you, man, that is up there as just on the burger. That was one of the best burgers I've ever had in my life.
You don't know this place?
It's in.
You're just gonna say you ate a burger, and you're not gonna say where it was at.
I'm sorry. I'll look it up after this one you're talking about, Seattle. I'll try and find it, because it wasn't. It was like right next to the golf course.
Which one? Which golf course?
Twin Oaks.
Okay, so that gives people a little more idea.
It was a bar near Twin Oaks.
Twin Oaks. A
Oh
bar
my God.
near Twin Oaks.
I can't talk today.
It's a bar near Twin Oaks.
Stop.
It's golfing, and it was a hell of a burger.
I'm gonna
Great
talk.
mac and cheese too.
The mac and cheese was a fucking 10 out of 10.
It was a fucking 10 out of 10 mac and cheese white cheddar.
That's pretty good.
Well, okay, so that's good. Sirloin burger. Can't go wrong there.
Sirloin burger was fantastic. White cheddar mac and cheese.
White cheddar.
White cheddar.
I respect the shit out of that guy.
I respect the shit out of that cheddar. It was
All right.
fantastic. And then tell me, like, let's just sit here for 30 minutes talking about Seattle food, because it's gonna be the best.
So yeah, I mean, stuff you can get here too, in some places. So, yeah, man, we had quite a bit of fun food. First of all, they have Rainier cherries. You ever heard of those?
Rainier cherries.
Yeah, you know Mount Rainier.
I do. I was in my brother's backyard.
Yeah,
It was cool. It's a cool mountain. It's a very nice mountain.
yeah. So there's Rainier cherries.
Yeah.
So they were genetically created by one of the universities there. I'm gonna go with Washington University.
That would probably make sense.
And now they grow them. And then I said, Rainier cherries? What are these, grow on Mount Rainier? And Barry looked at me like I was the dumbest human alive. And he goes, what? And like, I was like, all right, I'll stop talking. That did sound kind of dumb. So he's like, no, they just named him that, man. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Are you fucking stupid?
Well, anyway, I had these. We went down to this farmer's market there, and they had them. And
Second Street Sports Pub is what it's called.
okay, they had these cherries there, and they were all out. And we're like, oh no, I gotta get these cherries. And Dylan asked, and they're like, oh yeah, we got some new ones coming out. So they brought them out, and I tell you what, these cherries taste exactly like Traverse City cherries. They just look different. They're just like brighter looking.
Oh, they got a little more red to them.
They're like almost like a pinky, yellowy. It's weird. They have like a bunch of different colors. Like, it's weird, man. You just gotta see one. Google a picture. But yeah, it's they were good. They just taste just like Traverse City cherries, though.
Yeah,
So
and you can't really go wrong with that. That's
Yeah.
a good cherry.
yeah, they were good. Also got some pickled beans.
Ew, that sounds horrible.
They're delicious. Yep, pickled red hot beans.
I feel like
So it was like, man,
millennials are going through. We've gone through phases. We went through a let's make everything taste like bacon phase, and then let's make everything taste like sriracha phase. And now we're on a Cheeto phase and a pickle phase. We're gonna pickle everything that we can.
nah, they've
We're
been
gonna
they've been pickling stuff for years.
No,
No,
pickled
you
beans
just-
just came out. That's why you're in Seattle, because that's the only place that you can get pickled beans.
No, that's not true.
They're gonna have
Brenda told me that her friend just had pickled beans, and they were in Michigan. So
not possible.
I know you're
They
wrong.
brought them back from Seattle.
So anyway, pickled beans were good. Good little appetizer. Also bought a Asian peach. Was it peach? Yeah, no, Asian pear. It was an Asian pear. The reason I bought it, it was a little pear by itself, wrapped in like little bubble wrap. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. And they were not good. It was not good. Yeah. So that one was not good. It tastes like a very unripe pear.
Asian pear was a miss.
Yeah. So yeah, that was cool. Also, huge shout out to the Kennistons once again. They are really good cooks. They were tearing it up, just tearing it up, cooking. They were like made awesome meals every other night. It was freaking crazy. They were tearing that kitchen up. We stayed at an incredibly nice B&B. This place was like a mansion. It was sweet. I got to go on. Oh man, I really wish I could send you some photos to put up for people to see. Can I do that? Or we can't do that.
We
right
can't
now?
do that right
Okay.
now. No way.
Bummer.
We can put them on Facebook.
Okay. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think they're a little risque.
Oh, are they Mark being
Half
slightly naked?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely put that up. That's how
All
we
right.
get the views.
But yeah, the B&B was great. There were a few other people staying there, so like I kind of had the couch for one night or 2 nights or 3 nights, and then I did get a bed eventually.
Nice.
But I was cool with it, man. I'm a couch warrior. I crash on the couch at home all the time. Couch warrior is what I'm all about. So yeah, I fell asleep with my shirt off on a leather couch.
Oh yeah.
And it was pretty hot, super hot while we were there. I'll just get right into it now. I know it has nothing to do with food, but I'm already there. I woke up about 4 in the morning, and I was just like, instant panic. I was like, First of all, we went to swimming. We went swimming at Pine Lake Park, which was incredible. Incredible lake. There was a dock wrapped all around it. It was awesome. But yeah, we went there. Lifeguard was pissed at every one of the kids every time. Like he would do a flip off the dock. We hit a megaphone. He's like, no flipping off the dock. He was just going ham on everyone. But yeah, so we went there and I'm like, maybe I got sunburn. I woke up at 4 in the morning. Ow. And then I'm like, oh no, wait. Oh shit. Did something bite me? Is there something in this couch that bit me? And then I start moving and getting off the couch and I just feel...
Just peeling yourself.
Dude, I was sweating on my back and I fell asleep on a leather couch. And oh my God, I wish I could show you the photos. It hurt so bad. I went to the bathroom and took them. Just welts all over me, dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it looked like I got hit, like caned, like a kendo stick, dude. Like welts. But yeah, they went away over. I took a shower in the morning and they weren't that bad. But yeah, do not sleep on a leather couch with your shirt off in the hot. Don't do it. So the rest of the time, all I had to do was put a little sheet down, tuck it in, and I was golden after that.
Oh God.
But yeah,
that would not be fun.
But yeah, but anyway, man, the Kennistons were just tearing it up with cooking. And shout out to Brenda. She's got this recipe that's incredible for breakfast. You use like a muffin tin, and you put all the eggs in there, scrambled eggs, and throw all these little things. And they're like little quiche things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I asked her for the recipe. I got that, and yeah, I'm gonna be tearing it up. But yeah, man, Barry was tearing it up, making burgers on the grill. It was good times at that B&B there. So yeah, it was awesome. But I did finally, one of Dylan's main things he wanted to do was to take me to places I've never been that are out there. But one of them was Five Guys. I know Five Guys is around here.
Yes.
I've never been to Five Guys before, and everyone's like, oh.
You never been to Five Guys?
Yeah, I've never been there before. And everyone's like, whoa, Five Guys is so good. Oh my God, you've never been to Five Guys? So I finally went to Five Guys.
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah. And yeah, I got the burger there with like everything on it.
You go for the milkshake?
No, I don't get time for that shit. No, because I did you one better. I got just normal pop, but I got strawberry cream Barks root beer.
Ooh.
From one of those machines that you can just create your own creation. It was amazing.
That sounds amazing.
It was good, yeah. But the burger was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. It was super good. I give that a 9 for sure.
I want to
know
the
seasoned fries. We had those the Cajun fries.
I want to know your rating on the fries.
The fries were good. The Cajun fries, it's literally Chef Tony Creole seasoning that they put on there, which is great. I put it on my ramen. I put it on fucking everything. So that stuff, I like that seasoning. So, yeah, the fries were good. Fries, I'm going to give it 8.
I'm like a
8.5 maybe.
I'm like a 5 or a 6 on the fries. I'm not a big fan of the Five Guys fries. The burgers are crazy. Burgers are incredible. You are not wrong there.
I like the fries. I mean, have you had Seattle Five Guys though? Maybe you haven't had Seattle Five Guys. It's a little bit better than Michigan Five Guys.
Is it?
Their Five Guys are just a little bit better.
They have to import their potatoes. They can't just get them right from the backyard.
That's right. But then, so yeah, we went there, and that was awesome. Also, while I was there, I drew a little picture, and did Matty Ice Marky Mark podcast, slapped it up on the board. So how many viewers we get from that, I don't know.
Thousands, millions.
I probably ripped it down that night.
Who
are
knows?
These idiots?
Yeah.
But yeah, but the place that takes the cake as being the best of the best, which shocks Dylan completely. He took me to a fast food establishment that I have never been to before, and I've always wanted to check it out. Jack in the Box, boys.
Man, I want to go so bad.
Jack in the Box. Dude, okay, so the burger I had was just, when I go to a place for the first time, I'm going to go with, like, you know, their Big Mac, their Whopper, their main burger, and it was like a classic butter burger, Jack burger, or whatever they call it. It was so good. So good. I couldn't believe it. 9.5.
Woo!
Yep, it beat Five Guys. And Dylan's like, whatever, dude. No way that's better than Five Guys. I'm like, it was. Jack in the Box, baby. But here's why Jack in the Box wins. Because they have so much stuff. You can get normal fries. You can get curly fries. You can get half and half if you want. You can get tacos that are like the Burger King tacos, which most people hate, and Dylan absolutely despises those. He's like, they're the most disgusting thing ever. I'll never eat one of those. He hates it. He said they're gross. But me, I like weird, dirty shit like that. So like rallies, I love rallies. So this is right up my alley. So yeah, I ordered a couple of them tacos. They weren't that good, but you know what? They were better than Burger King tacos. So yeah, but get this. You also get the jalapeno poppers you can get from there. Mm-hmm. Amazing. So good. But this is where they just won me. Right here, this menu item. It's like a Chinese carry-out container for like rice. Okay? That's what they put this in. So think Chinese carry-out container. And then think of those little frozen mini tacos, or those ones that you buy at 7-Eleven, those little mini tacos.
Yeah.
So yeah, they throw those inside this thing. And then they just load it with cheese, chili sauce, all kind of different vegetables and shit, pickles, why not? Just throw all kinds of stuff in there, shake it up. Bam!
That sounds gross.
It was delicious, dude.
Like a taco in a bag.
It was so good. And I'm like, that is incredible. No other place does that. Jack in the Box wins. That might take my fast food place of the year for that.
Nice. Okay.
Incredible. Jack in the Box. I wish you were in Michigan so bad. If there is one, I don't think it is. I think it's like a West Coast thing, but yeah, dude, Jack in the Box. And then, oh yeah, Barry and I picked up some on the way back one night. And it was a bacon Swiss like burger thing. And it was even better than the other burger I had. Oh, that was a fucking 10, that burger.
Jack in the Box, baby.
Yeah, I want that creepy ass clown. I want a shirt with him just chilling next to me. Like, what up?
So you went there. I've always wanted to go there. The other one that I want to try is Del Taco.
Yeah.
That's the only other, like...
I've never had In-N-Out Burger either.
In-N-Out Burger's got to be great. Yeah, those got to be great. That one... Because I've had Carl's Jr. and whatever. Like, I've had Carl's Jr., not Hardee's or whatever the fuck it's called.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. But, yeah, I've not had those three. Mr. Seattle Man.
Mr. Seattle Man. So yeah, that was my food item. Also, the wedding food, perfect. It was great. They had a really good pasta there. It was like some Alfredo pasta. It was really good. I was kind of nervous at the time because I had to get ready for my best man speech, so I didn't get to eat. I mean, I didn't want to just stuff my face. I was thinking about my speech.
Yeah. Are you gonna get into the wedding and all that at all down the road?
I mean, I can do it now.
Yeah, tell us. I mean, that was the whole reason you went out there. yes, to see Dylan, but
Yeah.
for the wedding.
Yes. Yep.
Congratulations, Dylan.
Congratulations to Dylan and Anna on their amazing wedding. And I tell you what, it was just absolutely breathtaking. I'm not even being corny when I say that. It was beautiful. They got married at this super nice place. I don't know where it was. I don't know the names of these places, but it was outside. We were roasting, but it didn't matter because we got to chill in this room. All the groomsmen did, and it was AC, so it was all relaxing and stuff, chilling. Jesse was in there bumping tunes. There was like DMX blasting and stuff, and yeah. See, I'm sure they could hear that. But yeah, we were chilling, and they man, I tell you what, we went out there and gave 110%. You know, it was just we did our best job as groomsmen walking down that aisle, nice and slow, not too slow, not too fast. Really did a good job. Went out down there. Dylan was waiting. Gave him a big hug. I made sure I had the rings in my pocket. I was making sure. I checked my pocket to make sure those rings were in there like a million times. Made sure there was no holes in my pocket.
There's no ring bearer.
Best man holds the rings.
Is that how it always is?
Yeah, kind of.
I thought the kid does the.
I mean, he might bring it down to the best man, but yeah.
Okay.
No, they were just two flower girls. But yeah, dude, gave Dylan a big old hug. And I'll tell you what, when I turned around and I saw all the people sitting there, and everyone stood up, and Anna came out, and she looked beautiful, absolutely stunning in her dress. And then you just saw the way that you had the mountain range in there and all these nice pine trees up, and the way the sun was just coming right through. The clouds were cleared up, and the sun was coming right through the trees, and it was just like shining right on her. And I was just like, this is absolutely breathtaking. This is beautiful. This is great, man. What a hell of a wedding. And it was so good. It was beautiful, man. And I was like, man, great job. They did a perfect job with that wedding.
Nice.
Came down there. It was a good wedding. Yeah. Then we got to the reception later. First we ate the dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did best man speech.
How'd that go?
I killed it, apparently. I was a little worried at first. Mike was cutting in and out for a sec, so I got a little closer to the PA system. We're good. Okay. And then, I started doing it, and then I had the notes. Normally I make a little outline, and then I just wing it. That's usually what I do for these best man speeches. And
you've had so much practice with them. How was your pacing?
Dude, yeah, that's the thing I talked about on the other show. No, I stood still, and I would look back at Dylan every now and then, and I'd look at the audience. I'd look at them, and then I'd look back at Dylan, and I did that. But I had the notes on my phone. I actually wrote this one out, and I was looking at that, and I did lose my place once, so there was a couple ums and ahs, and But I started out with there was a lot of men here tonight, but tonight I am the best man.
That's a good.
Yeah,
that is a good first line.
So but there's a lot of men, but tonight I'm the best. So dude, it was a great speech. Started getting a little emotional. Not too much, not enough to mess it up, but I did a good job, I think. Everyone told me they loved my speech, but I don't know if they're just being nice or not. But I feel like, sent it home. Did
Very
a good
nice.
job.
Good job.
So then we got to the dance floor, and by the way, I don't drink, but they were tearing it up for people that didn't drink. They had a ton of different root beers there. I love root beer, so there was a bunch of different types to try. Oh, look at that. Tied it back in the fat dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it was like Dad's root beer. And then there was this one that was like this caramel cream one that was good. The bartender chick she was super nice talking to me and stuff. She's like, you don't want a drink? You don't want a beer or anything? And I'm like, oh, no, you wouldn't want to deal with me then. Yeah. Frank, come a long way since Frank the Tank. But no, they had like seltzer water there and stuff too. I mean, it was hot, so I was crushing through those. But dance floor was going, man. Jesse, Dylan's brother. That dude can dance, man. He was tearing it up. His long hair flowing in the wind. He was just going ham. So like his energy got everybody else. You need one of those people. It's like a lightning rod, just boom, hits him. Everybody around just excited with energy. And yeah, everyone, Brab's tearing it up, and then I'm like, I'm sober. This is gonna be tough. Like I usually light up a dance floor when I was wasted, but I'm sober. This is gonna be a little harder to do. So I started getting into it, man. And then there it didn't matter. I fucking got back into the flow of things.
There you
It was
go.
going, and then I got a little ahead of myself. I will say there was one of the bridesmaids. She was sitting down, wasn't dancing, and I did the old lasso trick. Threw the old lasso, the invisible lasso out at her and tried to give her a pull, come on out to the dance floor. And then she laughed and gave me the invisible scissors. Scissors to cut the invisible lasso. So I was like, whatever,
You gotta try.
Yeah, just trying to get everybody out there having fun, but
Yeah.
whatever. So that was, dude, it was great. Even Barry was out there tearing it up. Yep, we did a little limbo.
Oh, nice.
On the floor. It was cool, man. Cupid Shuffle. I like it how they requested apparently that not be played, and somebody requested it, so they still played it. So it was on the do not play list unless somebody requests it, and somebody requested it. So
Fuck yeah.
yep.
To the right, to the right, to the right.
Dude, that's a great song.
You got to do it at every wedding.
You have to. It gets
Yeah.
people that don't dance. It gets them out on the dance floor.
Yeah, that's right, dude. And that dance floor was packed. But yeah, man, it was cool, man. It's the wedding itself, great wedding, and reception was awesome too.
Nice.
So,
Congratulations again. That's awesome. That they had such a bomb ass wedding. It's a great place to have a wedding too. Mountain in the background.
yeah.
It doesn't get much better than that.
So yeah, that's our fat dude's face fucking food. wedding edition.
Wedding edition.
You are going to want to stick around through the end of the show here. A little halftime update. Normally, we jump right into taste test. One of the taste test items we are doing tonight is going to be really gross, probably, so we might want to do that near the end. It's Jelly Belly Bean Boozled, and this might make us really sick, so we don't want to do the rest of the show like almost vomiting if it's that bad. So we will do those at the end of the show. So stick around, stay tuned for that one. But we're going to give you a little taste test now. We have a exclusive. You got taste test music?
No, because we've never had taste test music.
Yeah, we did that Spider-Man one.
Oh, yeah. I got to play the funky one, though, because we got banned last time I played the other one.
Yeah.
Exclusive to Michigan, we have...
Yes, we have Black Cherry Vernors. This is only Michigan's getting this first, the first run. Shout out to Jeff Palmer here. He hooked us up with these guys. Got them for us.
Thank you, Jeff.
There you go. Taste test. The taste test soundtrack. We gotta get a button for
I
that.
will download that, so we have
Okay.
a button.
All right, so we're probably just gonna end up doing the rest of this while we're doing taste test, or do you want to wait to the end for the Jelly Belly? I just told him we're waiting to the end.
So we should probably wait till the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do the Vernors now, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go, man. Black Cherry
Cheers.
Vernors. Man,
I do not like Vernors, so
you don't like anything.
I
I've
love-
come to the conclusion you don't like.
I love everything.
What do you like? Coke, brats, Coca-Cola, and brats.
That's it.
and beer.
And beer. That's the three things.
Smells good. Smells real good.
It does.
Smells real cherry.
And maybe like I'm not a kid anymore, so maybe I might like ginger soda.
I like ginger beer.
Cheers.
Not really.
Black Cherry Vernors. Here we go.
Ooh.
All right. Not a huge ginger ale guy either. I mean, I don't mind it, but
It just tastes medicinal. And I don't want to like
people say that about root beer in other countries.
it's cuz they're wrong. That's why.
It's better than normal Vernors.
It is, yeah. Oh, yeah. Way better than
Yeah, it's definitely better than normal Vernors.
Jeff says it tastes like a Band-Aid tin smells plus cherry.
What?
I'm going to go in there with that thought. You know, he's not wrong.
I like it.
It's got, have the,
Changes my whole thought on ginger ale.
it does have, it's still got that medicinal thing going. Like there's some Vicks Vapo rub in there. But I'm telling you, it works. Like, it works. The Vicks, the cherry, the ginger, they all work together for me.
It does. It does. It's very good.
And look at this fucking can. Like, whoa. This can is crazy.
It's a very good can.
That is a solid can design.
Very artsy. Artsy fartsy.
Like,
look at that.
It's got a little,
just look at that.
It's got a leprechaun on there for, you know, Michigan, because we got a lot of leprechauns in Michigan, I guess. Is that a leprechaun? That's got to be.
I don't know, man. I think that's just Werner.
Is that just, I can't say I know of what Mr. Werner looks like. Oh yeah, that'll get you burping. Excuse me.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm going to give it an 8.5. Nah, 8.
I'll go 7.8.
Oh, wow.
Pretty
That's
good.
Pretty high for you.
Yeah, it's a pretty good soda.
Add it to the list. You're a lot stricter with your ratings.
Add it to the list of 2 things I like: brats, Coke, and black cherry Verners.
I like brats and Coke.
This week I had brats
and gin.
I don't drink gin very much anymore.
You used to. This guy used to be Gin Maze. That was his thing. You were always getting in trouble when you drinking your gin.
Those were dark times.
Yeah, you Gin Maze, dude. Watch out.
That was when
Gin
I lived.
Maze was around.
I lived like 2 blocks away from Mark. That's when we started the podcast.
Hide your wife. Gin Maze is here.
I would just stay at your house like all the time. I slept in your guest room at least once a week.
Yeah, man.
It was great.
Fucking NES games are dwindling because of it.
That's why. Oh, man. Hey, at least I never opened your tins up to look through them while you were sleeping. Like a fucking...
What?
I never opened your tubs up to look through your games while you were sleeping.
Yeah, I would have heard you. I got a TV on top of them.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, dude.
Solid. Yeah, solid.
Taste test. Yep. Let's
try the salsa spaghetti licorice thing.
These are an item that I found at a gas station with a very, very impatient, angry attendant. He was like, "Hey, what's going on?" He was Mexican. Sorry, that's offensive.
It's offensive because of how bad your impersonation.
What did he keep? Oh, amigo is what he kept calling.
Hey,
me.
amigo.
He kept going.
What's
He's like,
going on?
Well, the card reader wouldn't work, and I'm like, dude, the card reader's not working. And so I'm trying to swipe. He's like, no, do not swipe. Chip. And I'm like, okay.
Why
well,
does he sound like an angry Asian man?
I don't know. That does sound Asian.
What's happening?
Well, I'm trying not to do it now because I feel offensive. But he was like, amigo, what's the problem? And I'm like, so eventually it worked. But anyway, I got in that whole ordeal. I purchased Lucas brings out Squinkles. This is Squinkles salsagetti. Squinkles salsagetti. And
Sounds disgusting.
it looks like spaghetti, kind of like licorice. With apparently there's watermelons involved.
Yeah, I don't understand. So is it a salsa? Is it spaghetti? Is it watermelon? What the fuck is going on?
All I know
with
is I
this
got yelled at by a Mexican dude.
Hey, amigo.
Yeah, but it's share size, so we can share.
It looks gross.
Yeah, I took this all the way into the airplane. I brought it all the way from Seattle for you. I said if Sam can bring squid feet from Japan, I can bring. Squinkles salsagetti.
I'm gonna preemptively rate this a 3.7.
Oh, what? There's things that you do to it? Hold on. What is this? There's things in there.
Oh shit.
Is there like a? What are we supposed to do with this? There's things. What do you do with that? Hold on.
This is like straight up salsa.
Do you see any instructions? It's all in Spanish.
What the fuck is this?
There's like little packets.
Gusano. What does Gusano mean? Tara, what's up? How's it going?
So there's two things here. Okay?
This Gusano.
It's share size.
All right, let's try it without the Gusano. Let's try one.
Do we put it right on top or we dip it?
Well, I'd say we dip it. Let's try one without the Gusano.
Okay.
This looks fucking disgusting.
All right, I got one. Squinkles salsa Getty.
The squid feet look more appetizing.
Ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
Oh yeah. This is definitely Mexican.
this is disgusting.
I had Eric gave me some Mexican candy once, and it was a sucker that tastes like this.
It's so weird.
All right, now we got like
Literally salsa.
salsa. We're putting on licorice.
How did you open it so easy?
There's a tear end. Let's see,
Shit. Can
I
you get
don't
mine?
vary for longer than you because I know how to open package. Now it's full of your spit, dude.
No, it's
Here.
my fucking grease lightning. Did you get it?
Yeah, dude. Take it from my hand.
Thank you. Jesus. You did not get it. Oh, yeah, you did.
All right, now let's do a little finger dip of this salsa.
Oh, no. It's on my thing. Whatever.
A little dip of this.
Oh.
All right. There's only one way to get out of this and get this done quick, okay?
Wow.
This humongous chunk.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Come on, man.
No.
This big ass chunk, we dip it in there and just bite that fucking shit off.
I'm
Come
not
on.
going to be able to eat that.
Come on, man.
I'm going to throw up. Dude,
Ready?
It's horrible.
This is it, dude. Squinkle salsa Getty.
I feel lightheaded already.
Come on, get a good chunk on there too.
Well, I spilt half of my...
Get a good dip.
We need
Yeah.
Paper towels. All right.
Oh, look at that. Oh, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ah! I'm putting it all in. I'm putting it all in. All in. All in, baby. You barely had it.
That's fine.
Oh, God. I'm a fucking mess. Oh.
I think I rated this too high.
Ugh. Ugh. This is so bad. I can't believe I put this in an airplane. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh my God.
That's disgusting.
Who would fucking think that's a good idea?
I don't know. Sprinkles going in the trash.
Here, take this too. Aw. Oh, gross, dude.
That was terrible.
Sick. All right. I don't know how they can sell that. Oh. Boy, I can't wait to do Bean Boozled afterwards.
You know what's crazy about that?
Oh.
The craziest thing about that is that it tastes exactly like what you think it would. Like candied spaghetti, watermelon candied flavored spaghetti with salsa. That is literally what that is. And let me tell you, that's a fucking awful combination. That is a horrible mixture of things.
It was not
The
good.
candied spaghetti was like passable. It's like, this is terrible.
Crickets were
but-
better than that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That is a 1.
I'll go 2.
Squinkles salsa Getty.
Can fuck right off.
And look how gross that looks too. Look at that. It's like it looks like a urinary tract infection with a horrible blood in it. Just
That was terrible.
like my dog used to like get these tract infections and that would be like dripping off of her. And I just put that in my mouth. Yeah. That's what it looked like too.
That was too descriptive. Oh, God.
Ugh.
Mike said he liked the last week setup better. I bet you did, Mike.
All right. Let's see. D&D update. Let's
that
put
was
us
terrible.
in.
Yeah. D&D music.
All right. Last time on D&D. Now, so here's the deal with D&D. I now play 2 campaigns. I have a Thursday night campaign and a Sunday night campaign. So, Thursday night we play Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And in that one I play a paladin by the name of Thade Julius Alexander the Sixth.
That's an insane name.
Yeah, that's his name. And he talks like this. Thade Alexander Julius the Sixth. And yeah, we've just been chilling in this carnival we played 3 sessions. We've chilled in the carnival every session. We've gone on rides, pie eating contests. We've gone on some fun roller coasters. There's fun little bubble things we've gone in. Yeah, a lot of carnival rides. It's actually been really fun. We've had 0 combat and it's been really fun. I don't even know how our team's going to do with combat, but a lot of Wild Beyond the Witchlight is very role-playing heavy, which we knew going in. And yeah, so far it's really fun.
Nice.
Now, over on Sunday's side, we are continuing Curse of Strahd that you quit. But we are back. Your character did pop up. He is now a vampire.
Is he?
And he works with Strahd.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yep.
So if I come back.
So it's fun hearing Zach do his Western accent that you had. So now,
I'm gonna come back for like the last 2 weeks then and play against you guys.
Dude, you could.
I'm gonna shoot Zach a message about that.
And
'cause that
Jason
sounds
seems
awesome.
to be quitting now because Jason got a girlfriend. So he's like, you know what's funny about Jason is he always would give you shit whenever you got a girl, and the second he gets a girl, smoke, he gone.
Well, we knew that. though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm proud of the guy, man. Hell yeah. So yeah, dude, Curse Strahd, going crazy, going good. We were in Strahd's castle, and we got to chill. He invited us there. We had a nice little dinner with him. Then we got to stay in a room, which we snuck off. Got up to no good. We fought a carpet, a rug that came to life, which was pretty wild. And then we explored more. Got this thing that we needed. I won't spoil it in case anyone's playing Curse of Strahd. Well, anyway, we went into a room, and it teleported us out of the castle and like pretty much all the way on the other side of the map. It was some crazy teleporter room. And the room we were in happened to be full of vampires. And lots of them. But they were sleeping in boxes. So we decided, as a collective group, to burn this fucking house down.
Nice.
How are we going to do it, though, without waking him? So what we did, we had our rogue go around and light with the torch, kind of like around the ceilings there, while we waited in the downstairs area by the door. So they kind of lit everything on fire real quick, snuck downstairs real quick, and then we all took our torches and threw them out, and then ran outside. And then, bang! Place starts burning up. And then, of course, Zach, being awesome, he puts on the music, Talking Heads, burning down the house while we're doing this. So, yeah, they all start screaming and shit, all these vampires and stuff, and they're screaming, but then, boom, they start busting through the windows and stuff and start falling on the ground, and they get up and they're kind of crawling, and while think of this like a vampire who's being flesh burned off, and he's getting back up to his feet, and then you're just hearing like burning down the house. All the vampires all.
That sounds awesome.
So then, yeah, we had a hell of a fight, and we had this NPC with us named Esmeralda. And thank God we did, because she was just whooping ass. If we didn't have her, we would have probably been screwed. But I got to enjoy my warlock a lot. He has this spell that pretty much can make the person, once per long rest, can make them have disadvantage on one of their rolls, and then which I used when they were attacking me. And gave them disadvantage, and then if they fail the save, like, then I get advantage on my turn as well. So yeah, dude, that saved me. And then, man, I did Eldritch Blast with my warlock, which I have Agonizing Blast, so it gives it a +4. But then I also have this special thing with that I can knock them back 10 feet. So we just came out of a burning building, so I knocked them back into the burning building.
Oh, shit.
And I felt so freaking cool. I was like, yeah, combo. I was like, man, D&D is awesome. It was just one of those moments where I was like,
Oh, God, I love role playing.
But yes, both campaigns are going great. Everyone should still play D&D. It's fantastic. 1UP Games in Bay City has a back room now that you can rent.
Nice.
Yes, and there's actually already been people going back there and playing, like a big group. So like it's really nice. It's quiet. It's private. Yeah, check it out if you guys want a place to play.
That's awesome.
And that's it for the D&D update.
Well, sounds like a lot of fun. I might have to talk with Zach about maybe coming back for the final battle with Mr. With what the fuck was his name? Clint fucking.
Yeah, we don't even know. We forgot. We don't know what your guy's name is, so we just called him East Clintwood. We named him East Clintwood.
That's awesome. That's
Yep.
a good. That is a much better than name.
Yeah, we
than
named
whatever.
him East Clintwood, and then he's like, and then Zach's like, all right, well, East looks off to you and then starts saying stuff like, where y'all heading next?
That's awesome. Okay, there's D&D update. Let's get into Rank It. Maybe. This week's Rank It is going to be the top 3 games you liked that everyone seems to hate.
This is going to be a weird one. Yeah,
If I dug into the 64 library like I really want to, it'd be like every game. So
yeah.
this is actually way easier for me than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's the first. I'm sure there's a lot more that I could get into that I think I didn't really think too much on this one. Because I feel like there's a lot of NES games I like that people don't like. So yeah, if I really looked at the whole library, I just thought of kind of more current games, really. So, what's your number 3, bud?
Number 3 is a game that came out on GameCube that it's actually not. This list is kaput at this point. Not a lot of people liked it when it came out, but I think if they went back and played it, they would have a ton of fun with it. And it was out on like PS2 and Xbox, I think, as well. GoldenEye Rogue Agent. It was a really weird spin on like the Goldfinger story from James. Like it's a really weird spin on the James Bond story. It takes like almost the first 4 movies and spins it into like a modern style. So you're playing as an agent that was going to kind of replace 007, and your first test goes really bad with MI6. Like you fuck up really bad, and it's like a simulation. You basically let James Bond die. So they don't accept you into MI6. And you start working for the bad guys, like Dr. No or whomever.
That's a cool twist.
Yeah, and the really cool thing with that game is they do gadgets, but the gadgets are like you can shoot through walls, or you can I think one of them was like you can block bullets and shoot it back at people. And you could dual wield in that game too. So you'd pick up weapons from people and fucking dual wield them. GoldenEye Rogue Agent was awesome, and it had a really cool multiplayer for like local multiplayer. But not many people liked it when it came out, probably because it used the GoldenEye name.
Ah, yeah, I can see that. Yep, that's probably it. They probably were like, this isn't GoldenEye.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 for me is going to be a game I'm currently still playing, actually, Monster Crown. So it's one of those Pokemon clone ripoff games.
I remember you talking about
And yeah, it was really cool. I've been really enjoying it. It's cool. So what happened is, I was telling Dylan about it, like, dude, you got to check this out. And it was at his bachelor party, and I was like trying so hard to remember the name, and I actually like talked to Reed and remembered the name. I went through all this work to find this game, and I pulled it up on his thing, and I was like, this is the one, dude, check it out. And then he's like, oh, okay. Pressed A on it, and he went down to the reviews section, and everyone's shitting all over this game and hates it. It's like just reviewed horrible, and then all of his brothers and stuff are there and like, oh wow, Mark, that game sounds sweet. That game sucks. And I was like,
Bummer.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's a good game.
I remember you saying you liked it.
Yeah, so I'm digging it so far. I'm still playing it, but yeah, didn't realize it was trashed on reviews, but it's a good game.
Sometimes reviews aren't right.
Yeah.
And that's what number 2 is going to be about. And Mike and I talked about it a little bit last week, actually. It's funny that you brought this topic up. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. I played this on PS2. I got it for Christmas. When I don't even remember when. But I was a huge Tony Hawk fan. I did not play much. I played a decent amount of Thug 1. Didn't care for Thug 2. I rented it, and I wasn't into Jackass at the time. So if you're not into Jackass, you're not into Thug 2. That's just facts. But dude, people hated this game when it came out. And I never understood why, because it was so much more of a skateboarding game than Tony Hawk Underground. It went through the history and all of these like different eras of skateboarding. You'd have like the people doing downhill skating or skating in the pools, and it just went through all of it. And then you're at the same time you're building your own skate park. So you're like collecting pieces from like Santa Monica and Hollywood and all that shit and Beverly Hills to put in your skate park. So you're building your own fucking skate park while going through meeting all these old pro skaters. And this game got hated on right away. And I don't know if it's just because people liked Thug so much back then or Jackass was still reigning supreme, but shout out to Mike. American Wasteland's way better, in my opinion.
All right. Right on. My number 2 is a game I continuously talk about every week, and that's Zachariah Pinball. I have told so many of you, including my close friends, Dom, Dylan, Matt, everyone, please download that Zachariah Pinball. It's great. It's like the best physics ever. I think I've told Jeff too, and just no one gives a fuck. And then it was like at Dylan's bachelor party, I'm like, oh, dude, we can get some Zachariah going, pass the controller on, and Dylan laughs. He's like, no, dude, we're not doing that. And I was like, wait, what? Why not, dude? It's fun. He's like, nah, dude, I'm good. I'm like, well, you've been playing it, right? Nah. I'm like,
virtual
what?
pinball, baby.
He's like,
it's divisive.
I was like, well, can I play it a little bit? Like, I have to reinstall it. You uninstalled it? Oh, man. It's good. And he's like, I don't know, man. I'm just not into it. And I was like, come on, dude. Yeah,
virtual pinball, man.
Yeah, dude. Zachariah is so good, and no one likes it. So I think I'm going to end up shutting up about that. Maybe I'll talk about it for 1 or 2 more.
You know what I like is you posted that thing about the Switch. You need to borrow Jason's Switch controller that lets you play vertically. Because they have controllers that go like the Switch will sit in there and you can play it vertically, and it'd be perfect for Zachariah Pinball.
You can switch it vertical. I just set it there and play with a Pro controller.
I mean, you could. I'm just saying, if you wanted to play a handheld vertically, it'd probably be a little more comfy.
It's pretty wild. I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah, they made it for like the shmups.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of shmups will let you go vertical.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. That's a good idea. Shmup.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, Jason's arm one. No care for the Zach. Zach's it, dude. Zach's running from Game of the Year right now.
Zachariah Pinball, Game of the Year.
Yep, Game of the Decade. Even with broken servers, I love this game so much. I play it on every platform.
Number 1 is Mario Party. Any Mario Party of ever. Everyone hates playing Mario Party.
I love that you
with
use the
me.
whole genre.
The whole fucking genre. It
I
doesn't
love it
matter.
I'm doing the same.
Everyone despises playing fucking Mario Party. And I don't
with
think
you.
It's because
with
it's
you.
with me. Yeah.
With you.
I have tried to get people to play it countless times. Jason's the only one that will play it with me because he's got like a Stockholm syndrome thing where he likes losing because eventually he'll win.
Yeah, I don't know. I watch you guys play and it makes me uncomfortable to see him scream at you the whole time.
I feel like one day he might hit me he might hit me in the face if I beat him too bad in Mario Party. That's why sometimes I gotta let up. Just like I can't win by too much.
You let him win.
Yeah.
Oh, Andy says I'll take you on at Mario Party. There we go.
No one will beat me at.
We'll do a live stream of it. That'll be fun.
You can't beat me at the 64 ones, but you might have a chance at some of the other ones. But the 64 ones and Mario Party 7, no one will beat me at those. I'll put a challenge out there that says you will not beat me at those. I still have scars on my hands from fucking spinning that stick so fucking hard.
Do you really?
Yeah. There's like always.
Holy shit.
There's
you do.
always that little fucking mark in there.
I've watched you bust your hand open.
Oh,
on
yeah,
that, so I know. Like I've seen you bust your hand open. Blood all over the controllers and shit. It's fucking fucking wrong, man.
When we were drunk that one night for Extra Life.
Oh yeah,
And I totally.
And Nick busted his
Oh,
hand
yeah.
open too. Yeah,
He wasn't
You
even
guys are-
drinking.
You guys are nuts.
Bet live streaming. All right, sounds good. So number one
We
for
got
me
ourselves
is,
a challenge, folks.
number one for me is the whole Mario Party fucking genre.
Number one for me is all Atari games.
That's fair.
Seriously, people hate Atari games,
I don't get it.
and they do. Jason, throw them in the trash. Fucking people hate them because they don't know how to play them.
Mhm.
It's the same thing with pinball. When people are like, "Pinball's stupid," they don't know how to play pinball. They just smack on the flippers like an idiot. That's kind of what they do with Atari. Once you figure out what the hell you're supposed to be doing, Atari games are really fun.
There's actually a lot of fun games on Atari.
Yeah, and I've been playing it on the Retron 77, tearing it up, and yeah, I love it. I
Yeah,
think
man.
there's some, once you know like what you're doing, like, man, Yar's Revenge, that game took me a while to figure out what I was doing.
Speaking of news,
They're gonna
Yars recharged. When
Yeah.
is that? August 23rd or
be
something?
some at the end of the month.
I gotta look that up because I haven't even looked it up yet.
Yeah, new Yar's game, man. It's gonna be sweet.
You know, one of the most fun nights I had gaming with you was when I brought over my Intellivision and we played
Mhm.
we went through so many Intellivision games. We played that Beauty and the Beast game where you're playing
Oh, yeah.
King Kong fucking climbing the skyscraper.
Yeah, Beauty and Beast is sweet.
B-17 bomber.
Yeah, with the IntelliVoice
Yeah,
was
that
hooked
was
up and working.
a blast.
Yeah,
We
man,
used to
I
be
miss,
really good friends.
I miss those days.
We used to be
now
really
you're
good
moving
friends.
away and putting the show in, jeopardy. So we'll see how it goes.
Maybe that'll make us more. Maybe that'll bring back our friendship. Maybe this show has killed our friendship.
I don't think so. This is the only time we hang out. So
I know.
I think we'll eventually do some talking, negotiate a new contract, hopefully come up with something new here. But until then, the contract's ending in the end of November.
I
So-
did just pay for a year subscription for Streamlabs Plus, so
Oh, nice.
I'm
You have to
I'm
show me how to hook
invested.
that up.
I'm invested. How are you?
But yeah, we'll have to find ink on the paper. We got a lot of lawyers and agents and stuff to get involved with that. But yeah, contract negotiations. We'll figure out what's happening. But as of right now, our window's looking November. But yeah, we'll get working on that. Let's go into Film Freaks.
Fuck your film freaks.
Film Freaks, man.
What do you think would be a good song for that for me to play? A little sound bite.
I don't know. But Film Freaks.
Yeah.
So I would like to say though, at the Airbnb where we were at, there was a bed open for me. I just on those nights I chose to go crash at Dylan's because it's a few nights while I was still a bachelor, crash at his house. I did sleep on his couch though, and couch comparison, I'd say the leather probably wins,
Mm-hmm.
except for the pain that I endured on it that one night. But Dylan's couch is really cool too because it does like the recliners on both sides too. So we were there, and this was after we had Jackbox. It was great, awesome. Then we just wanted to chill and have a little movie night where we watched a movie together. We're going through the libraries of all the different streaming apps, trying to figure out what to watch, and boom, it hit us. And I was like, "Oh, dude, right there, Sleepless in Seattle, dude. I'm in Seattle.
Shit. Did you?
I'm in Seattle, man. We have to watch it." And Dylan's like, "What? Have you ever seen it before?" I'm like, "No, have you?" He's like, "No, I haven't
Oh,
actually." And I'm
God.
like, "Fuck yes."
That movie's fucking awesome.
We had to watch it. Sleepless in Seattle. So we did it. I never seen it before. He hasn't either.
That's so funny.
We watched
that
it. Yeah, you
I
mentioned
called that.
You mentioned it, and
you
I'm
didn't
like,
even tell me.
"Yeah, I did."
No, you didn't.
Yeah, check WhatsApp. I sent it to you a week ago.
Oh, I don't check WhatsApp.
Yeah,
so
I know.
that doesn't.
I'm
count.
well aware. So
Yes, he went to Jack in the Box. If you listened earlier in the stream, you would hear Mark ranting and raving about Jack in the Box.
so yes,
So Sleepless in Seattle.
yeah, Sleepless in Seattle starts off, and Dylan's like me. We watch movies with subtitles on. It's just what we do. Watch movies with subtitles on. A lot of people do. Once you start, you can't stop. It's just what happens. This movie has the absolute worst subtitles ever. It doesn't match at all what they're saying. Go on, watch it. I challenge all of you to watch Sleepless in Seattle. I can't remember if it was on HBO Max or Netflix. I can't remember which one we were watching. I think it was the Max. Watch Sleepless in Seattle with subtitles on. It's actually hilarious. We were laughing so much about how off the subtitles were. Like it would be a totally different movie. So it was, yeah. So we both were talking about that and everything. And then, man, I tell you what, this movie. So the chick Meg Ryan, yeah, the actress Meg Ryan. Sorry, I can't say chick anymore. I gotta work on it. Dylan's mom kept kind of corrected me, like they're not chicks, Mark.
That's why I say gals.
Yeah, so yeah, I got chick checked.
People are like, this fucking guy says gal like he's fucking 70 years old because chick is too aggressive. Chick is just too aggressive.
I think gal's kind of like that's like ma'am in a way. Like,
is that not? I
don't know.
That's somehow worse than chick.
I don't know, man. I guess I got. All I'm saying is I got chick checked.
These fucking females.
Yeah, don't say that. God, I'm talking about you about that swearing, man. You gotta cut back.
Dude, you and I have sworn the same amount this episode.
Nope, it's all you, dude.
Go for a swear count.
I don't. We'll do swear count. You guys can recheck the show. Let us know what the swear count stats are.
Because you've been swearing up a storm.
I don't swear as much as you, and I don't think we're ever gonna be on the WB network or G4 anytime soon with this cussing.
I can curb it because when I was in school, I was able to not fuck. Damn it! I was able to not swear when I was in.
We didn't. You know what? We never swore when we interviewed Larry. So I feel like we just got to do every show like we're interviewing Larry.
We have to act professionally.
Yep. So anyway, Sleepless in Seattle.
It's like, yeah. Tell me your thoughts on the movie.
Okay, so now there's a guy in there. I can't remember who he's played by, but he was the dad in Casper.
Tom Hanks.
No.
You're talking about his friend.
No, I'm talking about the dude that Meg Ryan was dating in the movie. She was like engaged to him.
Oh,
yeah. He's Star-Lord. Not Star-Lord.
It's not Chris Pratt.
No, not Star-Lord. Oh man, what's him from Spaceballs? Lone Star.
Lone Star. Yeah, I don't know his name.
Yeah.
You are right. It's that guy.
Yeah, so...
and he's got, like, irritable bowel syndrome.
Dude, he just has allergies. He's allergic to everything and stuff. And the way they just treat this poor guy like he's some freak, some sick freak. Just Bill Pullman. Thank you. Thank you, Ian. Yes, Bill Pullman. Thank you, Andy. Yes.
They make that guy look like such a piece of shit.
Yeah, all he has is allergies. He's just got a bad allergy case. And, the way that this world is now, where everyone's got all these problems and anxiety and can't go to work because of this or that or can't do these. And then you see this movie back from the 90s where they're just mocking it and making fun of those type of people. Yeah, it's pretty rough. But then you don't just go bail on this dude you're engaged with just because you hear some sob story on a radio this chick lived in Baltimore, dude. This dude's in Seattle.
I know.
Talking about this with this crap because it's about his widowed wife and you're just going to bail on your fiance and go, give me a break.
She didn't bail right away, though.
Dude, this movie sucks.
Whoa, no, it does not.
This movie sucks.
Why? Are you just pulling for Bill Pullman? Is that your problem? Dude, that guy is he's a square.
He's a super nice guy.
He's a square.
He's a super nice guy. And
would you want to have sex with a guy that has a shellfish allergy?
Well, break up with him then. Don't you?
She did.
She just walked out on him while they were having fucking dinner together, dude.
I think he did engage. Didn't he propose to her right there?
No, he already proposed to her earlier in the movie. They were engaged the whole movie.
So you're not a fan of...
His name was Walter in the movie.
Fuck Walter.
And they did Walter wrong, dude. They did Walter wrong the whole movie. And seriously, watch this movie from the perspective of Walter.
I don't care.
She hides in the closet to talk on the phone to... What a sneaky biatch, dude. Sorry. But these are not good. And then what happens? This amazing scene. They meet at the Empire State Building. They never even talk to each other. They never even said a word.
They saw each other for a second out in Seattle, though.
She creepishly went all the way out there
Yeah.
to watch him.
It's a
And almost
lovely.
got hit by a car. That would have been sweet if she got blasted by the car. Roll credits.
I love that.
That would have
movie.
been the best finish for that movie.
I love that movie.
How do you love that movie?
Because
what
have
makes you actually like that movie?
Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan together make that because they're so
Dude.
good in You've Got Mail,
dude.
and it feels like just a side plot of You've Got Mail.
Hey,
even though I
Siri,
think it
open
came out-
Letterboxd.
I think it came out before that. I'm always pulling for Tom Hanks. He has another horrible movie called The Terminal where he plays this like
Yeah.
he plays this what country is he from? Some country in like near Afghanistan or something like that. And they're having like a civil war and he's stuck in this airport. And there's another like romantic side story there. Dude, he's such a bad actor in that movie, and I still love that movie. So I think I just have a Tom Hanks thing. Like,
So on the plane ride home,
okay.
I had extra time, and I decided I use this Letterboxd app every now and then, and I write reviews. So I gave Sleepless in Seattle 2 out of 5 stars. Here's my review. The biggest thing I took away from this movie was that if you were allergic to multiple things in the 1990s, you were most likely destined to die alone. And it's okay, because in the 90s, it was acceptable to think someone is a total freaking weirdo loser for having so many allergies. So much that you would bail on your successful fiance who loves you for some random voice you hear on the radio. They did Walter wrong. Poor dude needs his own spin-off movie. Tom Hanks holds hands with Meg Ryan at the very end of the movie. They never date, kiss, hug, bang. It's a giant struggle from one side of the country to another for some magical hand-holding. If you love subtitles, you will hate this movie since the subtitles hardly match anything the actors are saying. I will say that the 90s vibe and aesthetic for the movie is badass. I miss having corded phones, no internet, the radio mattering, and my dad picking up Strange via the newspaper. Brings back some wild memories worth 2 stars.
Yeah, I think that I wouldn't give that movie like a 4 out of 5. I'd be in the 3.5 territory though. I think it's 3.5 out of 5.
So everyone say it sucks because they didn't give it like a 1 or a half star. So I mean, I did give it for the time. It's probably awesome. But yeah, man.
Have you seen You've Got Mail?
Yeah.
What do you think about that one?
Meh.
You're not a rom-com guy though.
Some.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think you
I
are.
watched a rom-com with my bro in Seattle. I think I'm a rom-com guy. I picked the movie.
Maybe it's because you were in Seattle that you just didn't feel as attached to that movie.
Most of that movie takes place in like Baltimore, Chicago, and New York. The dude just lives in Seattle, and she just stays up and sits in a broom closet like a creepy weirdo. Meg Ryan sucks.
You know what's funny about that movie that I just thought about is like when the radio gal calls him, it's probably like 10, 11 o'clock in Seattle. So Meg Ryan's staying up till like 2, 3 in the morning for
In a
like,
broom closet.
listening to
Cheating
this
on her
guy.
fiance with a phone. Fuck Meg Ryan, dude.
Oh man, I love that movie. I'm sorry. Okay, Sleepless in Seattle. Not a fan for Marky Mark. That's
Yep.
funny.
But it was still a great time to watch it, and I had a blast watching it in Seattle with Dylan. Watch the subtitles; they're hilarious.
I'll look at it. You know what? I'm gonna go on another little rom-com. I watched When Harry Met Sally for the first time.
Oh, with Mike Wazowski.
What is that guy's name?
Mike Wazowski.
Is it Billy Crystal?
Yep, City Slickers.
Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan.
Yeah.
She's just in all rom-coms. Like the whole 90s were just rom-coms with Meg Ryan.
She's not even hot.
She's attractive.
Not hot.
She's an all right.
Not my type. She looks like a fucking cattle mutilation now from all the plastic surgeries, and botches, and stuff.
Yeah, she kind of fell off there. But no, that's another good rom-com. Billy Crystal plays an absolute piece of shit asshole, and he is hilarious in that movie.
Yeah. He's like,
Sully, where did we get the laughs from?
Okay, are we doing the new thing, the new topic?
yes,
We did- you
brand new topic, folks. Collector's Corner.
I'm gonna use this, I guess. So, Mark, what have you been collecting lately?
So, one of the places I was in Seattle, I actually went to a place in Seattle.
Did you?
Yep.
You went to a place in Seattle?
Yeah. It's
Pink Gorilla, isn't it?
yes, Pink Gorilla. Yep, I went to Pink Gorilla, and it was cool. It was right by the Seattle Pinball Museum, so I walked over there, checked it out. A lot of import games in Seattle, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see a lot of Japanese games, and you don't see nearly that much ever in Michigan here. So it was really cool. I mean, I'm talking every system, Japanese games. So it was cool. They had a lot of other stuff. They had a complete in box Castlevania 5 screw there for $200. So that was
bad.
pretty sweet. But then, like, when you're buying that stuff, I had to keep in mind because all I brought was my backpack. So I'm like, okay, I can't go nuts. I can't get crazy with it. So I got a 64 game, Japanese 64 game, and it was Pocket Monster Stadium 2. Yeah, so Pokemon Stadium 2.
Nice.
But yeah, it's sweet.
Okay.
It's got like Mewtwo on the cover. It looks awesome. And then I bought a Super Nintendo, a Super Famicom game, Fire Pro Wrestling 3. Very excited to see that. And yeah, I got that because I don't think we ever got that. So
I've heard those games are some of the best wrestling games.
yeah, so that's why Fire Pro Returns on PS2 is one of my favorite wrestling games, and yeah, this is pretty much the roots of that game. And then I just wanted to get another NES game because I've been collecting those, so I just picked up Where's Waldo. So
That game sucks.
yeah,
That game really sucks.
but yeah, I got it. So
That game's terrible. It's like the stupid. It's so. Please play it.
I have played it.
You have?
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad.
It's pretty bad.
But I mean, yeah, it's no 10-star game. But yeah, it was pretty cool, man. They had a lot of neat stuff there. They had like a Neo Geo in box. They had like a TurboGrafx 16 in box. Like there was some heavy hitting stuff there. So it was a really small store, but it was cool. It was like built like in the side of this building, and it's cool how they like stuck a little game store right there. So
Nice.
yeah, and the people working were absolutely nice. It was weird how they had everything set up. The cartridges were like in these plastic bags, and they were zip tied to a wire like shelving unit. So you had to get the cashier to go over there and snip it off for you so no one could steal it.
Man. It's
Yeah.
really interesting to see how every store does their.
Yeah.
Because there's not like a
Totally
set
different.
way to do it.
Yeah, totally different. Never seen anyone do it that way, but oh yeah, dude, I'll take that. Thanks, man.
Nice.
Complete in box Fire Pro Wrestling 2. Hell yeah, I'll take that.
There you go.
Thanks, Mike.
There you go.
Yeah, so yeah, dude, that was really cool. I got those then, and also we went to the Seattle Space Needle. That was one thing I wanted to do as my big tourist thing. I
Yep.
wanted to go see the Seattle Space Needle, and it was awesome. Went up there, checked it out, got to see all the views, and there was this. While I was up there, there was this roof of one of the buildings, and it had giant Daddy Longlegs painted onto the ceiling. I was like, what? And they look really good. It's crazy how well done it looks with the shadowing of the Daddy Longlegs and everything. So it looks like there's like actually gigantic spiders on top of this building.
I'm sure that has tricked one or two people.
Oh, here's a picture of me with that's from the leather couch.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing I didn't, because your dick's in that one.
No, that's not Dickie.
That is a little dicky.
Yeah, and there's a picture of the burgers. I should have put these up. But anyway, yeah, dude, there's the spiders there. So yeah,
That looks so good.
yeah. Well, anyway, as you leave to head back down, the guy on the thing was just hilarious. Here, I'll play the audio over this.
The very top level, the observation deck, is 52 stories 520 feet or 158 meters up, and the revolving level where you just got back on from is 50 stories, 500 feet or 152 meters up in the air. On top of the Seattle Center House, you might have noticed two giant daddy long legs. They slumber for now, but when the Dark Lord Cthulhu arises from the Puget Sound, they will awaken to devour the souls of men and bring spidery goodness to the world. We're just about back down to the ground level. Thank you so much for coming through the Space Needle, and have a great day.
Shout out to that guy.
Yeah, right. Just absolutely perfect at his job. So yeah, dude, that was awesome. Space Needle was sweet. I did get a little collector coin from there too, and yeah, shirts, all that stuff. So definitely good for the collector's corner.
Was the collector coin like a penny that you?
Yeah, it was like one of those.
I love those.
But it was like a big one.
Okay.
Like a big old gold coin, so it will
Oh.
look good in like a little case thing. So
Anytime I see one of those little penny machines, I'm somewhere. I get one.
yeah,
I got a whole collection of them.
that's sweet.
Collecting for me, I have not been collecting as much lately. I bought a couple games here and there.
I noticed your collection looks like it's a little smaller, man.
I've-
You've been tight on cash or something?
No, I finally
Some?
put a lot of the games in boxes. So any of the games up here, I do not have a box of manual for, or I have a double of.
Have you
So-
started moving, like packing up already?
Yeah. I'm trying to speed things up.
Making trips every time you go down?
Trying to speed things up so I don't have to move a bunch of stuff at the same time. However, Mike from Lost Joystick Network and Kyle from Retro Replay hooked me up with my first Japanese 64. It's got the clear bottom.
Ah,
Yeah, they've got a ton of different. I got to clean it up a little bit, but there are a ton of different variants that are Japanese. So if I want to get all the 64 systems like I've got going here, I will have to start getting the Japanese variants. And
Oh,
I really
man.
I like the look of them. They've got like a blue, like an ice blue one with a clear bottom, a watermelon one with a clear bottom. They all look really cool.
I think it just got suckered, dude. That looks like that smoke gray bottom, and they just put a normal one on top.
You would think so, but
Yeah.
but Japanese.
Oh yeah,
That's pretty cool.
that's sweet. Let me borrow that so I can play my Pocket Monster game on it.
Actually, you can just swap out the backs and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I commented that on somebody's like YouTube video. They were like, so if you want to play Japanese games on your regular 64, you go through tear this piece off, and I was just like, I mean, if you already have all these screwdrivers, you could just change the back on the game and you'd be good to go.
Yeah, just take a copy of NFL Quarterback Club 2000 and throw it in the trash, and just take the back of it and
The bog.
the back of it, and then yeah, okay, you got me back. But yeah.
So that's our collector's quest, or our collector's corner this week. We got a little pinball update, and then we'll end it with a memory.
We got knowledge.
How we doing?
I mean, shit. Last show was 3 hours long without me.
Yeah,
Figure
'cause-
you might want to give these people a little bit of time to see me.
If you do a show with Mike, you're going to be there for at least 5 hours.
Yep.
That's why Lost Joystick Network episodes are chopped up into five-part episodes.
5 days
There's
worth.
one part for Mike to talk, one part for Robbie to talk, another part for Mike to talk, another part for Robbie to talk, and then Jay gets in there on the last episode and gives
Yeah.
his thoughts.
Yeah.
Anyway, pinball update. You went to all these crazy pinball things in Seattle, so let's
did.
hear more about Seattle.
Seattle! So I went to the 8-Bit Arcade while I was there. And man, let me tell you what, that place was pretty sweet. All their games were really cheap to play. Really cheap. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I guess that's the thing when you're making all your money off selling booze.
Yeah.
Your pinball could probably be cheaper. But yeah, they had some machines that I'd never played before. Like that Total Annihilation one or whatever.
Is
the
that
one.
any? I've seen it so many times. Like
It's
I've
fun.
never seen it in person, but I've seen a lot of gameplay.
No,
on
yeah, I
YouTube.
played it and it's great.
It looked pretty cool.
The music is incredible. The lights are awesome on it. It's so good. Spooky makes it.
It kind of reminds. Yeah, that's the first one they did.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that like pinball game on XP. Like because that game was really simple, and that Total Annihilation looks like a pretty simple board.
It's sweet. Yeah, that one was really fun to play. And all the machines there were like all...
Thank God I've got somebody going through down the road on like a crotch rocket from 1947.
Okay, he's gone. All right, so then, yeah, dude, all the machines were like premiums too. It was crazy. It was like rare to see a pro. Everything was Seattle money just flowing, dude. But yeah, I saw some. There was Rick and Morty Bloodsucker edition, but that one wasn't working. I got to play a lot of different ones, man. Oh, there was Black Knight, but the different version, the one with like the limited edition one. I didn't even know they made one of those.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. And then Dylan was tearing it up on some Godzilla. He was going to town. But this place was pretty sweet, man. They had like Monopoly and a bunch of other ones too.
Oh, Monopoly would be cool.
Yeah. So yeah, that was cool. But then I went to, we stopped at a gas station real quick, and I had pinball maps on my phone, and I'm like, Dylan's like, I think that, I'm like, oh, there's a pizza place over there. He's like, yeah, I think there's a pinball in it, and he was filling up gas, and I just was like, okay, be right back. Just hopped out of the car while he was getting gas, ran in there, and they had a Houdini, and I hadn't played Houdini before, but the freaking screen didn't work.
I'm not a fan of that game.
I haven't played it for real, but I got to play it, but the screen didn't work, so I was just like playing blind, I guess.
I think American Pinball makes that one.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really like that one. So
It's not. It's really low scoring, which I don't really care about. It's like that dialed in scoring. But I don't like that game very much. But it's still a cool one to check out because there's like, it's Houdini. Why wouldn't you want to check it out?
But then I was really like, I wanted to go to Seattle Pinball Museum, and I went there. I got dropped off. Barry and Brenda went out to some island or something, and I'm like, okay, well, yeah, just drop me off. They dropped me off, and it was like this, it's just this Chinatown in Seattle. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty rough. This area in Seattle. They were like, dude, you sure you want us to just drop you off here, man? And I was like, yep, let's do this. And as I got dropped off, they had this crazy parade through the street. These guys were like wearing these dragon costumes and dancing around, throwing firecrackers on the ground. I'm like, this is awesome, man. So yeah, I went into the museum there. It was like $20 for the day, and everything's on free play. And they had some pretty wild games, some older ones, some EMs that were really cool. I got to play a lot of machines I've never played before. They had Toy Story 4 also, which was kind of nice because I played that enough, and everyone was crowded around that one, so I got to play the other stuff. Got to play Black Knight, the first Black Knight for the first time. Love that game.
Mm-hmm.
That one's awesome. We should have that one up soon at Crazy Quarters, I think. Oops.
Oh, really?
Oops.
Oh, yeah. I remember them talking about that, and I was really excited.
Eventually. I've got a lot of work to do, actually, before I get to that.
It's pretty sweet.
But yeah, the creature, the guy working there was just really cool. I'd let him know they worked at the arcade and stuff, and we're just shooting the shit. And then he was showing me some of the mods like they have for Creature from the Black Lagoon. They got the screen underneath it that like is kind of animated.
The hologram screen for the creature?
Yeah, instead of that, they have a little TV screen in there.
Oh.
And it's like water. The water's like moving and stuff, and it just says Creature from the Black Lagoon. And then like every now and then, like there'll be different random photos of the creature.
Oh, okay.
And different things too. So that's actually pretty sweet. I like that a lot. But yeah, we started shooting the shit, and then I told him I work on him at Crazy Quarters, and then he's like, damn, man. He's like, you need a job? So he offered me a job. Seattle Pinball Museum, baby.
That would be awesome.
Yep. He offered me a job.
You going to move out there?
$35 an hour. And
Crazy.
I said, I love Crazy Quarters too much. I couldn't do that to Chris and Jeff. I love those guys. I'm all about, this show. I could never move away from this show, this podcast in my life.
Oh, dude.
I can never move away from doing this podcast. And I love Chris and Jeff. They take care of me, so I couldn't do it, man.
If I got offered that out there.
Plus, the cost of living in Seattle is a little higher.
If I got offered that out there, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Fuck this show. We can do it on Discord.
Yep. I know how you feel about moving away, but
I got to get out of this fucking town.
Yeah, but yeah, man. So that was pretty cool, though. That guy was awesome. I got to play. I would say, my favorite one there. There is an old EM that I really enjoyed playing, and I am going to find it right now. It is called. Man, I took a picture of a bunch of different machines here. I'll just go through the ones I played, though. I got Close Encounters. Have you played that one?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it was really cool. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. That was really cool.
Yeah, that does look pretty.
And then let's see here. That's the playfield there.
Mm.
Little alien on there. And then 8-Ball. That was pretty good.
I played that one.
Yeah. Aztec. We actually played that at Phil and Melinda's.
Mm-hmm.
I got to play Wizard. So,
Wizard.
Yep. Yep. Captain Fantastic. It's pretty sweet. They actually had Attila the Hun there, which is
Nice.
nuts. Earthshaker. Played that one. That one's great.
Creature.
Yep. Look at that. Creature had a little ball handle there. Out of Sight. Played that one. Stardust. Expressway. Let's see here. Funland, but Buckaroo, Swing Along. I get to play Willy Wonka.
I've always wanted to check that one out
It's
too.
pretty cool. Dialed In, the collector's edition.
But
Dude, I'm surprised. I actually really enjoyed that game. I think this was the oldest game they had there. It was Bobo from
creepy.
63, I want to say. But it was one of those games that you had to do the math to get your score.
Oh, really?
Yep. So it was like 3,500,000, 10. And then
What's your favorite one? What's the one? Oh, you got to play Black Hole. Nice.
I didn't. The Black Hole was out of order.
Oh,
I
damn.
got to play Scared Stiff, though. That one was fantastic. Scared Stiff was freaking rocking. God damn it. Why can't I find it? Here it is. Nip It.
Nip It.
Nip It was awesome. King Tut was also really cool. I like King Tut a lot. Probably one of the coolest single-player EMs. But, man, Nip It was sweet. So what it is there's a alligator that you can control if you push the one button, and he goes out and eats it, like Hungry Hippos almost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, that game was just freaking awesome. I was tearing it up, man. I'd love to get a Nip It. Nip It. Nip It, baby. There's a picture of that.
Yeah, that looks sweet.
But yeah, so yeah,
Nip
man,
It.
Seattle Pinball Museum, fantastic. Love the community out there. It sucked at that 8-Bit Arcade. They were just getting ready to do a tournament, but I had to leave. So
Yeah, the Uber was too expensive to get back.
mm-hmm.
I have a little pinball update too. I made my return to pinball.
Shocked
Tuesday.
everyone. I couldn't believe it when you walked in the door.
I didn't tell anybody about it, and I swung in there. Got to see Jason again, the original Jason. I can't remember his last name.
Arsenal?
No. What's I think that guy's name
Oh,
was Jason.
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I can't remember his last name.
Oswald.
Yeah. He was there when we originally went to
Yeah, right?
Crazy Quarters, and I haven't seen him in forever. But they had a Flipper Frenzy there. There was 16 people. I started out real bad. I was 0-5 or 0-4. And I just figured, you know what, this is coming to me. I deserve this. I haven't played pinball in forever. And then I just started rocking it. Got up to I think I was 12-6 at the end of that tournament. So lost a couple more, but overall won the rest of my games. Made it to the finals.
Hell yeah. Isn't that a good feeling?
It is a great feeling. I had Todd, Phil, me, and a new guy named Nate. We had 3 games to play. We had Circus, Revenge from Mars, and Elvira. That's a rough lineup for me. Elvira's a good game for me in there, but Circus, I'm terrible at. Revenge, I'm usually awful at. But Elvira's usually I'm pretty good on that. I've put up some solid games on it. So we start out, Circus, I bomb. I get fucking last place. Horrible, horrible game. So I get no points there. We go to Revenge, and I'm just expecting to get third or last again, because I never do well at that. Ended up kind of popping off, and I got first on Revenge.
I saw that, and I was like, hell yeah, dude. Matt doesn't like that one. He's just won it.
That felt good. I started seeing a glimmer of hope right there. So we get to Elvira, and there's a 3-way tie for first, and then second was below at that point. So basically, it's whoever wins this game gets first, second, third, fourth. Like that. The order of this game basically sets the order for the tournament. And we get to the last ball. Todd and Phil are not having great games. I'm up before both of them. I'm up before, I think I'm second, Todd's third, Phil's fourth. And we get up there. I'm in the lead by 2 million or something like that. Get up there, play a decent. I had a chance at really putting up a good score, but I messed up a multi-ball. So I ended with I think 3.5 million.
You played great.
Yeah.
You played awesome. I'm like, this fucker's gonna do it.
I was trying.
God damn it. I'm like, oh, he's gonna do it. And I was cheering for you. I'm like, Dom and Matt are gonna get single victories. Here it is.
So yeah, Dom was fired up that day. He was not happy about how he played, which felt a little good. I'm not gonna lie.
Tomorrow night.
Terrible to
He's
think
bringing
about.
it tomorrow night.
Yeah.
He's already.
I will not be there. I'm retired again.
Mm.
But Todd gets up there, hits some crazy 3 mil Elvira shot, kills my ball. I think he ends with like 5.5 million. So I still have a shot at second. And then Phil gets up there and just puts a number up too. He puts up like 4.5 mil. So I lose. I freaking lose, and I get third again.
Bronze Warrior, baby. Yep.
Took a cool picture though.
Yep.
It was a pretty solid picture.
I know when he hit that 3 mil shot, I was like, ugh.
I was like, man, that's so
Just
dumb.
crush your dream in one shot.
And the frustrating part of it is if I would have hit the one shot I needed to on the multi-ball, I would have gotten that 3 mil because it was the Elvira loop. It just needed to be hit one more time. But I didn't know that you could play it off other players.
Todd was talking some mad shit to you too, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. Fucker. Because he was mad that... What was he mad about?
I don't know. He was getting loud.
Oh, he was mad because I stole his multi-ball.
Oh.
He hit a multi-ball shot, and he's like, there it is. And then I was like, nah, I stole it from you, man. And he's like, oh, you son of a... He was just joking, but... Yeah, good pinball tournament. Had a lot of fun. It was a good comeback.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Maybe. I got bowling tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
haven't been there in weeks because they've been closed down. But yeah, let's gonna wrap it up with the memory.
No,
Memory.
we got Bean Boozled.
Oh yeah, we got Bean Boozled. My bad.
I don't really have a real memory. I mean, we did say.
Are you good on that? Are you feeling like that's out of your system at this point?
No, fuck it. Do it. Memory. Let's bring it back. Let's get back in the zone. Auto zone. All right, memory. Negative friends from the past and how you've dealt with them. So it happens. You're with a friend group. Everything's going chill. Then they just keep putting you down. Something's going on. Gaming. You're playing video games with someone. They just kind of being that thing. Eventually it happens. Something happens where you got to move on. And it happens to all of us. I remember I had a friend. I think I broke up with Amanda for a couple months. And then I got back with her. And he was like so upset by the fact that I got back with her that like he unfriended me. It was bullshit.
He
and
unfriended you.
yeah, yep. And then
the
like
Mark Riker.
yeah, and then like over my own life, personal choices, and then yeah, like later on, like we kind of became friends again. But it's never. Once that happens, you never quite
Yeah.
you never get back to where you're at. So that was one of my experiences. Also, I do have sometimes experiences, and look, this is the thing. When I was in Seattle, I was around some really positive people, some nice folks, and it really got me thinking that, you know what, I need to start looking at life a little different and, a little bit more positive. And I feel like if I do, better things will come of it.
And you started out on a real good note when you came into my apartment today.
I was perfectly fine.
Fucking fantastic.
I was perfectly fine. You literally, dude, I was fine. I was in a good mood, and then you were just negative fucking Nancy.
That is so bull.
And
it's
I'm
so
like, I can't wait to talk about the memory tonight. So we're in a group chat. Right, with a few of my friends, and it seems like everything I say in there, just no one gives a fuck unless it's something negative. So I don't like it, and I'm taking a stand now.
I don't even talk in there, so you can't really.
I'm like, oh man, I started this new V-Shred workout because we've all been talking about the gym. Crickets, silence, no one cares. Somebody else mentions some, immediate responses. So you know what? I think this group just doesn't want to see Mark succeed.
and
that's where I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just gonna move on.
I try to comment or to message in there at least like once every other day or so, which I do not do. But you said that Pokemon challenge, which was easy, very easy. It's like, which one's not the water Pokemon? And John was like, Nidoqueen, wait, Vaporeon. and you sent back, you're like, come on, John, which of your Google searches is it going to be? And I was like, oh my God. So sassy right
Maybe
away.
I'm a little too harsh with my responses. They're jokes.
Oh, yeah. You are. Mark is blunt. Mark's as blunt as a fucking club. He is just straight, like, that's what you get. You just get there's no, like, no lube, no nothing. We're just getting right there, right to the point.
Well, even you the other day, though. I was like, hey, man, yeah. I had a Seattle Pinball Museum shirt on. And then I was like, yeah, dude. Heck yeah, I'm rocking it, man. They offered me a job. And you're like, how long are you going to talk about that for?
I did not say
Yeah,
it
you
like
did,
that.
dude. And I'm like, oh, this guy, somebody offered me a job to move out to Seattle. And this fucking jealous asshole's giving me attitude
I
and
also
negativity about it.
I literally said, like, that's a nice shirt. And I also gave you props. I'm like, that's fucking cool. You're going to move out there? Because that's a solid
And
pay
then
rate.
what did I do when I first saw you?
You're like, Matt Mays, oh my God, I haven't seen you in like 4 weeks or something like that. You're
No,
probably.
I told you your clothes didn't match.
Oh, yeah. 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 And then you come in here today. He comes into the apartment. Haven't seen it. I saw him for a little bit during
Studio,
pinball.
not apartment. Sounds more
Comes to the
professional.
studio, and he's like, he comes in. What did you say? He's like, oh, gotta get this show done since we're gonna be done with it in November. Blah blah blah, which I'm just gonna hear every week for the rest of my life. And then what did you? Oh my God!
I said something, and then you got mad and stormed out of the room.
Because I didn't want to get. It was like 5 minutes before the show was gonna start, and I didn't even want to get into it.
And you got mad and stormed out of the room. And I'm like,
because I didn't want to.
You're like, are we really gonna fucking do this before the show? Wow, got me excited to do the show, and then you got up and stormed out of the room.
Because it was a shit fucking thing to say.
I don't even know what I said.
Yeah. Well, we
Do you
won't
want-
even talk about it on here. But it was just like the most negative way.
I am
literally
not
the most
negative.
negative way to word anything.
So
ever.
negative friends from the past is because I'm positive.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Positive.
Speaking of
and
negative
staying-
friends, I do a podcast with one every week. It's called the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast on 8 on Monday.
I'm
but he's-
positive. I'm trying to get more positivity in my life here.
I like it. Positive Mark.
I know you don't have any negative friends.
I don't. No, I had a group of CSGO people I would play with, and there's like it was negative, but like here's where I can't deal with people when you're like talking about, like, say the Seattle thing, right? You got offered this job, and instead of me saying like, oh, that's cool, man, which I probably gave you a little shit, but instead I was like, oh, wow. Well, I went out to Maine and the Pinball Museum of Maine, and they offered me $40 an hour to work there. Like the guy that one-ups every time.
Yeah.
That was that group on CSGO. It's like any conversation we had, this fucking guy was just always like, well, I got this going. I got this. And I was just like, all right, I'm done. I can't deal
I
with you
mentioned
anymore.
that also in the group chat, and then Jason was like, how do you even bring that up? Ugh.
What?
The Seattle thing.
Oh.
How do you even bring that up? Ugh.
All right, it's
or
being-
like Castlevania Dracula X I got
Oh, yeah.
as a fucking gift for a birthday present, and he will never let that go. All right, oh my God. That smells like feet. That smells like dirty feet. I just took the plastic saran wrap off, and it smells like dirty ass feet. We're going to end the show with Bean Boozled, and this is going to be awful.
What are we-
Absolutely awful. We need drinks. I need something to wash this shit down with. I'm out. We got to get a drink.
Get drank. Here, go get one. I gotta stand up. My ass is hurting. 2 hours in these chairs can really do a number.
Bean Boozled. Celebration.
So for anyone that's still watching the show and hasn't left from all the negativity, we are gonna do Bean Boozled, which is a horrible thing that exists, and I'm not too excited. Let's read off some of the flavors. So we've got liver and onions, cappuccino, dead fish, strawberry banana smoothie, old bandage, pomegranate, booger and juicy pear, dirty dishwater and birthday cake, rotten egg and buttered popcorn, stink bug, toasted marshmallow, stinky socks, which is probably the one you're smelling, and tutti frutti, barf and peach, and toothpaste and berry blue. There are
So
a lot of
the whole thing is they look like the other colors.
yeah.
And I feel like just by how bad this smells when we took the saran wrap off, I feel like we shouldn't smell it before we eat it.
No, yeah, I think that gives it away.
Okay.
Just in case you need to spit your fucking.
Oh. I've seen videos of people puking while eating these.
I saw a video of a kid.
Yeah.
Did you send me that?
No, Dom showed it to me.
Oh yeah, that's disgusting.
Okay, so let's.
So do you want to just? Can we veto one?
No.
I don't want stinky feet.
No vetoes allowed.
I'm doing like 2 of these max. I have to work, and I'm not trying to be sick for work.
Dude, we're doing the whole, we're going through the line.
No, fuck off.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not gonna be here for a
it
half hour.
smells like so bad.
I'm not gonna be here for a half hour.
ASMR porn.
Dude, just fucking pick some.
You're just gonna pick up. Here we do. We'll mix them up, and we will randomly. I'll get my eyes shut. And I'll randomly go in for one.
Hold on, let me see it.
Okay.
Okay, so that could be dirty dishwater or birthday cake, I believe.
Okay.
Don't be a pussy. Just go for it.
Yep. Thanks, Janelle.
What a positive comment from Janelle.
Positivity. That's what we're shooting
the first
for.
comment
Here we
Janelle's
go.
in for.
All right.
Dirty dishwater or birthday cake?
Oh. Do I have to eat it all?
No. Maybe.
No, I'm going to. Ain't no birthday cake.
You know, dude, I hate jelly beans anyway. Like, I am not a fan of them.
See, it just tasted like the smells.
I think
I got
gave
it from the same place that we got the squinkles from. I hope it's not just like they're bad.
It's actually just
They're all rotten.
it's just all shitty ones.
All right. It tastes bad for like, and then it goes back to like a normal jelly bean taste. So it doesn't last very long.
Okay. All right.
I think we can crush through these.
All right. I'm not crushing through all these. I have to work and.
Let's just crush through them real
No.
quick. Come on, Matt.
We can save them. This could be a new segment.
You did a whole. No. Let's just
Could be
do
a
it real
new-
quick. Let's just do it real quick.
Fuck you.
I swear. Come on. Peer pressure. We got millions of people watching.
What is this? It's the like pink one. What is it? Maybe it's the same one. Maybe it's up there. It's this one.
Dirty dishwasher birthday cake.
Okay. Maybe I got the birthday cake one.
I don't think that's the right one. What's it taste like?
It tastes like
Nothing?
I don't know. It
Oh.
doesn't taste bad, but it doesn't taste good.
Okay. Next one. We just keep it speed round.
It's the same fucking color. It's literally like we're only grabbing the same
Okay.
one.
I'm just going to do it again. Yeah, this one's different looking.
That looks gnarly.
You think it's that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So it's either liver and onions or cappuccino. I hate cappuccino. I hate coffee. I'm almost hoping for liver and onions at this
That's
one.
disgusting.
Oh! That's liver and onions. Oh my god.
That sounds gross.
Mm.
You poor man.
Oh my god, why? Why
I don't
did
know
I
what
buy
this
these?
one. I think this one might be the egg one.
What is that?
Oh, it's too.
Is it blue? Oh my god.
Dude, I got birthday cake again.
Why are you getting all these good ones?
I'm not even looking for them.
And I'm getting the shit. All right.
I don't like the birthday cake though. It's pretty gross. I think it's booger.
All right. It says either booger or juicy pear. God, I hope it's juicy pear. It's fucking booger.
Dude, I keep getting the birthday cake ones. I'm gonna go for this red one.
Oh, they're so bad.
Oh, there's a chance. Oh, this is either
I'm positive. I'm staying positive.
old bandage or old bandage or pomegranate. Pomegranate.
Fuck you, dude.
That's pretty good.
That's so gross. I might. Yeah, you know what? Maybe you do have to get ready for work.
No, let's go. Let's keep it going. I have to get a bad one eventually.
I think you should go twice.
Well, there are so many of that one.
You want to just put those ones aside?
Yeah, there's like fucking 80 of those things. Oh, that one's... Maybe these are the eggy ones.
Yeah, the popcorn or egg. Did we get all the ones?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not getting... Dude,
Did you go for another one? You fucker. Trying to cheat. He's cheating. Everyone's coming back for being boozled. I think that's pomegranate or dirty bandage.
Dude, I don't want to do this anymore.
Those ones are good. Hopefully you're probably going to get the bandage one, though, because I got the pomegranate.
Here we go.
Oh, you gotten 0 good ones.
Oh,
is it bad?
Literally tastes like a Band-Aid.
Why are you getting all the bad
Oh,
ones?
it does. It tastes like an old Band-Aid. Oh, how do they find these flavors? These sick fucks. Oh,
Okay, this should be... Okay, this is liver and onions or...
I already had liver and onions. You're
There's
gonna
like
get the good
4
one
more.
now.
Maybe.
Or cappuccino.
Oh.
Finally.
Dude, that's horrible.
Tell me about it. I haven't gotten a good bean yet.
That's disgusting. That's so bad.
I don't know what the hell a Band-Aid tastes like, but that was it.
Wow, dude, that's horrible. That's the worst. That's so bad.
Yeah.
That liver and onion one. Oh, I almost threw up right there.
Why don't we just do the ones we haven't seen yet?
Oh.
Okay, I'm just going to go for this one.
Egg or
Buttery popcorn,
egg.
which is one of my favorites, or rotten egg. Here we go.
I think you'd know if it was egg at this point.
I think it is rotten egg. Yeah, it's really gross. But my mouth is just full of so much nastiness that...
All right.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely not buttery popcorn.
Toothpaste or berry blue?
Ugh. God, that's so gross.
You know, toothpaste might not be bad at this point. Oh, that's so toothpaste. That does not mix well with liver and onion. Dude, you're going to be sick.
This is a stupid idea.
All right, one more. I'll tell you what. I'll take the chance at the stinky feet one.
Okay, which one's that?
It's like this. It's like these ones.
Stinky feet. Yeah, it's like the... No, it's like the bubble... I don't think we have any of them. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's those guys.
Yeah, I'm tapping out after that because I know that's just going to be... There's no greater hell than that. Toothpaste one was pretty bad. Dude, the liver and onions takes the cake, though. That's the worst one by far.
Dead fish. Dead fish. Dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie.
Oh, I think you'll know which one it is.
Or wait. What is this? Is it this one or this one? One of them's barf.
I can't tell. I think you got a chance at 4 here. So peach or barf or dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie. So you got a 2 out of 2, like 50-50.
Oh, I think this one's this one. Barf or peach, and then this one is dead. Okay, here we go. Please don't be barf.
Dead fish is one of them, yeah.
Oh, it's peach. Oh, finally. Oh, it's so good. Peach has never tasted so good in my life. Oh, my God. Thank you so much.
I'm not going to swallow this if it's 30 feet. I just don't think I can. Stinky socks, or what's the good one?
Tutti Frutti. Tutti Frutti. Oh, Rudy. Here we go. He ate it.
Thank God.
Tutti Frutti. A wop bop a doo bop, a wop bang boom. Dope. All right, what ones have we not?
Oh no.
Ooh,
Oh, that's fucking gross.
here we go. This one. There's one that's could be toasted marshmallow, which I almost want to take a shot on because toasted marshmallow is like my favorite bean.
Ugh.
What
That
was
wasn't
it?
as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
It was Stinky Feet.
Yeah. It wasn't that bad though.
Yeah, this one could be stink bug or toasted marshmallow. Come on, toasted marshmallow. It's fucking stink bug.
Oh no. That sounds rough.
Bad.
That sounds real rough. Here.
No, I got it. I got this.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more and then we're calling it.
Wait, is there any color we haven't done yet?
Yeah, I'm doing it. It's dead fish or strawberry banana.
Yep.
Please God. I think. Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
Right?
That's so fantastic.
I feel like this one right here. I'm gonna take a shot on this one. One of these is booger or juicy pear. You notice one's darker than the other, right?
Dude, that one's got to be either that's the really good one or a bad one. I feel like I would go for that one
The
though.
dark green.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Juicy pear, baby.
All right, fuck
Mm.
these.
All right. And on a good note.
I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is Bean Boozled. Okay, dude, that's so funny that you got.
That's
the
enough. I'll
bandage
bring
one.
the rest in to Jeff. Jeff can have the rest. Jeff and Chris, they can share these.
Disgusting.
Or I'll put them in the we got a big bag of
Dude.
we got a big bag of those belly flap, like the jelly beans. I'm gonna throw these
just
in there.
Mix them up. A little fucking mixing bowl for
Yeah,
everyone.
that's how I get fired.
All
I
right,
mixed
guys.
up the jelly beans.
That was disgusting, and we appreciate the liver and onions. Worst one by far. That was fucking horrible.
It was really bad.
That was it. It reminded me of Jones Soda again.
Oh yeah, that was horrible.
All right, guys. That about wraps it up for the this week's show. We will see you next week for season 7, episode 26 of the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast.
Peace.
Dead fish. I think dead fish would be the worst one. If you were to get one in here, I think that would be the worst.
Yeah. I don't know. That bandage one was gross. There were so many.
That's so, dude. The pomegranate was so good. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in and sharing the show. We'll see you guys next week.
Hey!